What's good, Jay? What's going on, everybody?
Yo, what's good, bro?
Whew,
What's
man,
goody?
bro. Oh God, it's been a long afternoon. What's
Hey,
going on, my
man.
guy? How you been, man?
Long day today, man. Long day, bro. But I made it, man. I made it, bro.
You made it. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm surprised I'm still alive. Yeah, it's hot as hell in Texas. That's all I'm gonna say. It is hot as
yeah.
hell in Texas. It is crazy out here, man. Shoot, I tell you what. What's going on, everybody? I tell you what, man. Hey, today, Jay, man, I'm telling you, over there
What up?
helping my parents out makes me not want to be a homeowner. Because if that's the ish I got to put up with in the heat, you can have that.
You either got to pay
Have
somebody to
that.
do it, man. That's it. You either got to do it yourself, or you got to pay somebody to do it,
Brother,
bro.
you got kids. At what point do you start saying, you know what? That's why I gave them birth. That's why I fed them all them years. They can do that a little bit.
Hey, man. But when you got a house full of girls, bro, you can't have girls out there pushing a lawnmower and all that, bro.
And I'm an only son, only child. Yeah. So
Yeah, bro.
I have no
Yeah, you
choice.
ain't got no choice, man. Yeah, I was gonna say, bro, you ain't got no choice, man.
None whatsoever. But yeah, hey, touching on brighter. Well, the way this sun is out, I don't know if we can touch on something brighter. But I tell you what, touching on something else, it's crazy, man, crazy. Let's go ahead and get to the chat. We're waiting on our guests to come in. Everybody's seen the thumbnail, so we don't have to tell you what's going down. All right, Joel, what's good, man? Probably say he'll miss
What's
our
up,
live,
Joel?
miss a couple of lives everywhere lately. Living life during his staycation. Hey, we
That's
understand.
what's up, man.
Next soon, hey, enjoying that after birthday life. Still the day. Mason Francis Kirkshon, masculine plural. All right.
Good stuff, bro.
Our guy Razor, what's going on, Chico? Chico
What up?
Rico, forever skip leg day, brothers. Y'all better stop, man. Lord have mercy. All right, Bashan, sin of the day, Yom Lao, Blue Spell. That must be that. What's your fragrance? You know what I'm talking about.
Blue Talisman.
I think that may be
Yeah.
it. If I'm not mistaken, man. Terrence Sr., what's good? SNS family. Hope all is well with everybody. Sin of the day is Mudan Eclipse layered with Dare Day Hermes OG Vray. Oh
Feeling
God.
good, man.
Our guy on average Joe, what's good, my
What up,
man?
Joe?
What's going on? What's going on? Says Sin of the day, man. Sarah, Amor Cafe, but Sin of the day, Jousset, Letarte Tatine. Okay, all right. Shout out to the
Sounds
family.
expensive, man.
Yeah, man. And y'all, we're gonna go ahead and fly through these real quick, man. See our guy Rico was in the chat and whatnot, man. Like I said, woke up late, passed out, and everything. Man, it was a bad ordeal, boy. I tell you what, been asleep for like 2 hours. Had to rush over, come back to the crib, take care of everything, man. But we'll wait for Rico to pop up in the chat, man. William, what's going on? My bad. Let me go back to this. Percy, what's good, fellas? Everyone in the chat today, man. Sarah Pearl, layered with savoir faire, public offering number 7. Smelling good, my man. William, SNS family, what's good? I know you still with your family. No, they still got you over there held hostage. Stogie P, what's good, my guy?
What up, Stogie?
Here real quick. Charm, what's going on?
What up?
Mr. Clark, scent of the day, Brioni EDP Eclat. I love that rose smell.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yes. Devontae, what's good? All right. Jay, you think you take over real quick?
Yeah. Well, let me see where you left off at, bro. Where we at?
Explicit.
Hold on, my brother. Okay, I see you with Alex. What's up, everybody? Okay. Hold on, man. My damn, what you call it just left, bro. My comments. Hold on, let me get my comments back. All right. Cool. All right, I got you. All right.
Cool. Well, hold on, because you skipped one. What up, y'all? Scent of the day is Cherry Ink by Lorenzo Pazzalia. Yeah, man. Hey, we're gonna talk because yeah, man. You got it. I don't know. Oh, you automatically popped in at the bottom. Got you. Charm said his scent of the day is Percival PDM. What we got? Going through here. Joe already gave us what he's wearing. Esteban. What's good, Aroma? Hey.
What up?
Tobacco pod for the scent of it. Okay. Dang, boy, you must have been at the end because I haven't seen anything with Alex in there yet. It must automatically send you to the end, man. That's StreamYard, boy. It can be. It is difficult too. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, it's tripping, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Kroom, what's good? Scent of the day is Francis Kirkshon, a la Rose. Dan, not the man, my body oil brother. You know, sippers, sniffers, and strippers. Scent of the day is Hawass Ice. Already.
What's good, Dan?
Aspiring actor. I ain't messing with you today, Terrence. What's good? Rich Money Cash, the innovator of panty pull-uppers. What's good? Scent of the day is Bond number 9, Liberty Island. All right, we're getting through here. What up, Duchess?
What up, Duchess?
Defense by Mind Games. Ooh.
Okay, Sham ain't playing with him today.
I see. Scent of the day is Black Cat by Wild Ivy. What's going on, Dakota?
What up, Dakota?
Wonder what that smells like. We got Charm showing love. Shouting out to both sides. Scrolling down, all genre. Say you look like an extra on the wire.
Bro, AGB gonna always have something to say, man.
You look like you over there on the corner with them packs.
Hey, man. I ain't always sell real estate my whole life, bro.
Well, but you moving that weight, huh? You always sell real estate, but you always been moving that weight. I got you. I see that.
Hey,
I see
man.
you can do that.
Always been in the state, brother. What up, Dre?
Yeah. All right. Let me scroll through here. Cali Rain, what's good? Scent of the day, Allure Home Sport. Rico just pulled up, so we're going to go ahead and end this soon. IBG, what's going on, man? Everybody has on their thinking caps today. Molinard's Feig. Molinard got some good ones, man. I won't lie to you.
Bro, you know I have not smelled anything from Molinard.
Oh, man, that's crazy. They got some good stuff. It's cheap, too. It's cheaply priced, man.
Why Jim's
good? I let him have his moment, you know.
Yo, that's crazy, man. Leave my man alone, bro.
Yeah. What up? Boxing Sense of the day, Bulgari Aqua Amara. Man, hey, they just
dropped some good stuff, bro.
They just dropped off your fragrance package, Boxy Sense, man. I truly appreciate you, bro. Shout out to you, man. We're gonna have to chop it up with you on here or IG eventually, man. Get you on here.
Get 212, what up?
Yeah, get you behind the camera. Alex, what's good? Son of the danger boy. Remember me. Remember me. Gotcha. 212 was good, Duck. My guy, man. Talking to him more recently. But yeah, it looks like we are coming to the end of the chat, y'all. And with that being said, of course, we gotta send a shout out to Sway. Hey, hey, hey.
What up, Sway?
What's good? And of course,
What
hey,
up, Kay?
Reed, what's good? Sin of the day is maybe I think it's Maybisu or Maybisku or whatever.
Yeah, maybe Sue, a wondrous flight.
There you go. I'm Butcher's cousin again today. You know, I don't like to call my mom too, but when I do, I like to fuck shit up really badly. So,
Yeah, you do.
all right, man. Well, hey, with no further ado, we got our man Rico in the back. Y'all know who he is. He's been on here once, graced us with his presence. Great guy, great energy, as so many have put in the chats, sent me in messages and whatnot. Man, we've been looking forward to this since he reached out to us. May have been about a month ago, honestly, close to a month. But got this guy on here. Great mind, great nose. Without further ado, Jay, I'm gonna go ahead and bring him up, and we can talk about what we're sipping on at that point. But
Yes,
I don't
sir.
and to stay in the back chat for too long. Everybody says I like keeping and putting people in prison, so let me go ahead and free Rico. You know what I'm saying? You know, they was telling me free Tazo. We're gonna free Rico real quick. All right. All right, here we go. Rico, don't look around like you're not on here, baby. What's
Free
good,
the guys. Yo, what's good, man?
What
What's
up?
good? What's good?
What
What's
up?
good,
What
guys? How
up? What
everybody
up?
doing, man?
What's
Good, bro.
I'm gonna jump in here right off the top and let you know that I'm drinking this peanut butter whiskey, peanut butter chocolate whiskey by Dirty Monkey. I don't know if y'all tried that before, but it is.
brother? Hold on, let me write that down because
Yeah, peanut butter rum, bro. You on a whole
Hold on,
nother
hold on. I'm
level
gonna
with
show
it,
you.
man.
hey, look. I'm not a connoisseur, but I am an enjoyer of
Oh yeah,
multiple.
yeah. These are not the only bottles I enjoy back here, but Dirty Monkey, peanut butter, chocolate, whiskey, crazy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Dirty.
that sounds crazy, bro.
I keep my liquors gourmand when I'm talking gourmand, and that's what we're doing today. So I'm gonna keep that gourmand energy.
Okay, that's what's up, man.
Ooh, and I'm looking like, what liquor do I have over there? I had like a Fireball or something that was peanut butter, bro. I had a peanut butter whiskey. I just
Screwball.
oh, okay, maybe so. I gotta go over
Screwball.
there and look for it when I get a
Yeah,
chance. But yeah, man.
that's the
What's going on, Tazo? Everybody?
Okay.
Yeah.
shout out to
Go ahead, Jim.
Tazo.
But
Yeah,
hey,
man. What you drinking on, James? What you drinking on, bro?
man, I'm keeping it simple, y'all. I'm trying to get through some of this rum. I got so much rum over here because I'm a rum man. So I'm trying to get through this stuff. I don't drink a lot, but I can drink plenty. So, you know, hey, I like to go ahead and empty bottles on the show, just like people want to say, hey, Jims, Jason, Rico, do you actually wear your cologne? You know, they always ask you for dents, so I'm trying to put dents in the bottles, you know. But you did. Hey, so today, the bottle that I'm putting a dent in for everybody to see is this Malibuya. All right, as Kanye put in that lyric with him, Nicki Minaj, and Rick Ross. You know what I'm saying? That
Monster.
Malibuya, peach flavor, and I'm mixing it with a little bit of that peach punch. All right,
Hennessy in Malibu. Call it
Okay.
Malibu.
you dig? So, hey, for anybody who's wondering, let me go ahead and show the pour. You know, they be questioning.
They cup checking you. They cup checking you.
Yeah, man.
No,
They be on him, man. They
bro,
be on my guy, bro.
yeah.
They
So
be on him,
I gotta
man.
show that I'm really sipping because they like to call us sips and snips, but in the chat you would think that we were sips and we were trips and nips. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna talk about the nips part, but we can talk about the trips.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But
Well,
Jay,
for me, man, bro, I'm just, I got, early morning meetings, so I can't be, drinking the heavy stuff like y'all boys doing tonight. But just going with a little red wine, man, from a Spanish house, man, Marqués de Riscal. So just drinking a little a little red wine tonight, bro. Just a little easy pour, a little easy sip tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, got to make sure I can wake up in the morning, bro. Cause
Three
yeah,
glasses of that red will hurt you more than this whiskey gonna do me though. Hey,
hey, that's
be
that's why I got
easy
to
on
keep
that
the pours
red.
light. Yeah,
Take it easy on that red. The red ain't no game either. That'll do you
right.
dirty in the
You know what I'm
morning.
saying?
Yeah, that's why
Rico,
I
you
got to
gonna
go
wake up.
easy on the pour, man. Easy on the
Mm-hmm.
pour.
You gonna
Mm-hmm.
wake up like one of them horror movies. What is it? What was that movie with where the kids were like red rum, red rum?
Shit.
Y'all
It
know what
wasn't.
I'm talking about. Don't have me looking
I know.
crazy.
Hold on. Yeah, is the with Jack Nicholson.
The
Yeah,
Shining. The Shining.
The
Shining. Yeah.
Yeah,
Shining.
yeah, The
Who wrote
Shining.
that? Who wrote and directed that though?
Stephen King. Stephen King wrote
The
that joint,
King,
man.
the King, the King of the King of horror.
Yeah,
Of
yeah, that's a Stephen King joint, man. Yes, sir.
All
So,
right.
so Rico,
What's good, bro?
we got to pay tithes right now, bro. What's that sin of the day, man?
Man, I hate when people do this because honestly I work from home today. And I was just spraying stuff. But I sprayed like three different things today because I was testing it. It was but the one that I decided to keep on is actually from a house that no longer sells fragrance. Unleashed Apothecary, and it's a fragrance called Trop Treat 2. It's an oud, fruit, sweet, but more oud than anything. Actually, some the bottles look like this. They're no
Okay,
longer they're no longer with us. But yeah, it was they're actually related to the house we're gonna talk about today. They're one of the other companies of the same perfumer, Jimmy Bowden, but it's his other non-Gourmand house.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
That's what's up, man. I mean, definitely got a fine taste and fragrance, man. So, unfortunately, we can't get our nose on that one, but I'm pretty
yeah,
sure it
yeah.
smells
That's what I
fantastic.
said.
Yeah.
But the ones we're gonna
Um,
talk about tonight, everybody can get their hands on, so we good.
yeah, no doubt, no doubt about it. For me, man, today, I wanted to do something a little different, man. I wore, one particular fragrance that I haven't worn, man, probably in the past 6 months. But I was like, you know what, let me just kind of take the dust off of it, man. I mean, it's a fan favorite from the house, and it's from the house of Mancera, and that's Solio di Italy. I decided to, wear this one today. As you can see, there ain't no dent in this bottle because, I just don't really get to wear it too often because I got so much shit. But I kind of spiced it up a little bit today. I'm not a layering guy, but today I was feeling a little risque. I was feeling a little frisky today. You
Man,
know what I'm saying?
lay
I
that
was
stuff,
feeling a
man. Go
little
ahead.
frisky today, man. So I layered this one, and I went with from the House of Creed, Millesime Imperium.
Oh, that's
Interesting.
Bro, something serious with this layering combination, man. It was something serious with it.
So
It was something serious, bro.
Jason is all of a sudden a layer now. It's so funny because
I
at
am
first
not a layerer now, sir. I said I just felt a little frisky today.
Rico,
Now this
Rico,
yo.
Rico, don't let him fool you, man. At one point, there was no way in hell he was going to
Yeah, I'm gonna
layer
tell,
anything with
I'm gonna
cream.
tell you right now the same thing. I'm just saying. I said the exact same thing at some point. I was like, "Yo, why are we like the person made what they wanted the way they wanted it? So why are we adding to it?" But I found an answer because they didn't give it to me. I bought it. I do what I want with my money. I do what I
Right.
wear. I wear a Tom Ford top and Levi bottoms if I want to. I bought it. You get mad? Don't look at me. Done. If you want to
Right.
blend your stuff, bro. That's my word on everything. Do whatever you feel like, whatever you buy.
Yeah, man. It's just I'm too lazy to layer, bro. I'm just too lazy. I ain't got time to be sitting up here trying to figure all these fucking combinations out and what I think might smell good, but I ain't got that kind of time. Nah. So, but today, I was like, damn, I wanted to wear, Silla de Italy, and I was like, damn, man, you know what? I haven't worn Millesime in a minute either. Scent profiles, I think will blend up pretty well, and yeah, bro, that shit was a home run, man. Home run for the day.
Very
So if
nice.
anybody owns those two fragrances, you know what I'm saying? Check out that layering combination for real. Check it out.
That's how it starts. Welcome to the dark side.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. What up, y'all? Everybody that we've given a shout out: Alicia, Carrie, our girl Carrie, King Alias, Kicks, everybody I recognize, Rafan. What's going on, y'all, man?
What's up,
Appreciate y'all.
everybody?
Yeah, appreciate y'all for coming out. But here we go. Awesome. Now, I know you want me to pay my tithes. I already told you what I'm drinking, what I'm sipping. As far as what I'm wearing, I left my bag at my parents', man. Gotta go back over there. Go say hello again. Oh, he'll be back. But yeah, as far as what I'm wearing, I'm wearing that J. Chantel body oil. I'm wearing the one called Into the Morning or Into the Summer, something like that. Into Midsummer. And it's really good. I actually good. I actually got that on, and I'm layering it with the cologne of Bulgari. What is it? Neroli Essence. I think it's
Okay.
Neroli or Neroli Essence. If I had the bottle, I'd know it off top, but
Yeah. I think it might be in the Rolly Essence. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look at this. Liquors. He puts white on top of dark all the time.
Oh, and that's why your ass be in trouble, man.
Brother,
that's how you end up in YouTube jail, bro. From your damn liquors, man.
Yeah.
Yo,
shout out to my guy, man.
Shout out to Taz real baby.
Yeah, bro. Taz a wild boy,
I love his energy. Time and place for everything, but I love his energy.
Nah,
he's a wild boy, man.
Yeah, he one of them ones.
Ode to youth. That's what we're gonna say, man. Ode to youth. I love it. But all right, y'all. So hey, we came here for multiple reasons, but we came here to have a great time and to start a discussion about the house that you are so intimately involved with, knowledgeable on. I haven't really been able to catch the full lives in totality, but I've caught a little bit because over the years, and let me just say this too, y'all. Rico, I didn't know who the hell you were. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. Look, at first, I remember subscribing to you a couple of years ago. And what got me was you were getting some of my favorite fragrances because I'm a dark, spicy type of guy, right? So I'm over there watching your videos. Rico, I didn't know who the hell you were. All right, I saw Fragged Out, Swagged Out, but I couldn't put that together with the guy that I was also following on Instagram.
Yeah.
I saw the things. I saw you with the hat and the glasses, with the yo-yo, with the New York energy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Vibe. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, who is this dude? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay. I watch him here and there, subscribe, but never really just like beamed in on who you were. Just heard and brother, to come back now, I promise you, it wasn't until last week that I found your stuff on YouTube and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
That's him. I was watching those reviews.
Yeah.
I can't believe that's him. Same thing with Fragrance Well, Jay. When I realized Elliot was, I was like, wait a second. What's that, Kevin Hart? Wait a second.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. Hey,
man.
Shout out to you, man. I've been enjoying the content. You're in plenty of my lists, my playlist that I used to watch on like plane trips and whatnot. Bro, seriously, I appreciate it. I saw all those Joussets. You actually got me curious about the one with the dates, and that was over a year ago. You know what I'm saying? And man, I'm telling you, it's been up. So when you sent this out and you said Jousset, I was like, oh shit. This is one that's been popular in my community of Middle Eastern friends and whatnot when I was working over there, because they love the dates, they love the gourmands, the dark natured fragrances, great for layering with what they do, the Cambodian, the Indian ouds and whatnot. It definitely tones it down. So, brother, shout out to you for sending us this.
Yeah, man, shout out, bro, for real.
Absolutely.
Like I didn't even know that this was being sent to me. When I got the delivery, I was just like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
So I had to hit up Jim. So I was like, bro, I said, what? He was like, oh, I forgot to tell you. Rico goes. I was like, oh, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? I was like, all right. But I
It's
have not smelled anything yet, though. I'm just gonna be totally transparent. I haven't
Okay,
smelled it yet because I was like, all right, I'm gonna
dope,
wait till my man Rico's on. I
dope,
know
dope.
Jim's don't always like it, but he be liking for me to smell the shit before. I'm like, nah, we gonna do live first impression.
I'm kind of the same way. It's 50-50 for me. Like you know what y'all do here. There's a very similar thing that I do with my guys on YouTube sometimes, and Instagram, and Josh. You know, I call Josh is like the captain of the team, right? He keeps everybody together,
oh,
and
he's oldest. He's oldest for David Ruffin.
Josh is so focused, man. Josh is so focused, and he'll be like, "Don't try the stuff until it's live." I'm like, God, bro, we not scheduled for another 2 weeks. Like, what? I can't smell it until then. So I know the struggle of not of abstaining from trying it out, but now we get to see the first impressions. That's dope as well.
Yeah. I like to try things, especially when things are sent over. I like to do a live first impression because one thing about me, Rico, is if something ain't hitting right for me, you're gonna automatically see it in my face. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah,
don't I don't hide things. I'm always gonna be 100% transparent, and
as it as,
regardless if it's
as it
sent to
should
me.
be, as it
Yeah,
should
yeah.
be. I
Regardless
always
if
say
it's
you
sent to
can't
me or
like
not. You know what
everything.
I'm saying?
You
Yeah,
can't
you
you can't
can't
like
like everything.
everything. Yeah,
Right.
if
You
you like
can't.
everything, you don't like nothing. You don't know what you like. So
Right.
yeah,
Right. You know what I'm saying? So,
Let's not go down that rabbit hole of explanations, all right? Because Fragcom is very sensitive. We don't want to step on toes.
I don't
But
mind. I got big shoes. I got big shoes. I got small feet, but I put on big shoes just to step on toes. It's okay.
but yeah, man. Hey, look. I actually waited. Don't do it a lot, but I did it. I did it for this live. I waited.
Let's go.
I smelt these. So hey, you're gonna get nothing but first reactions on this. So
Yeah,
let's
this is
go
all
ahead and get to
reaction.
it.
So
All right,
Get to
let's
it.
get it
Let's
man.
get
popping. You
to
know
it.
what I'm saying?
Oh, and shout out to Josh, Joe, Marshmello. All right.
Shout out to the team for real.
Shout out to the IG fam over there on your side, though, for real. Been
Yeah.
admiring their content, been admiring y'all's content together for a while. I come in when I can, stay for as long as I can before I gotta get out to a patrol or something like that. But I always try and show some love, listen to the discussions and whatnot. Shout out to y'all for the great work you're doing over there,
Thank you,
man.
sir.
Hey, and hey, we can't say anything other than we appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, man.
And y'all are pumping out together and individually. Definitely good.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah,
Absolutely. Absolutely,
I
man.
think we have a good working group. Similar, like I said, I like to see the parallels because y'all know what y'all working situation is here, how y'all get business together, and y'all keep anybody can come watch, right? But you know who your circle is. You know who the regulars are. You know the quality of people and who you can work with well. Everybody can't work with everybody, and
True.
Facts.
that the last live we did is a good indicator of who, how that worked. Like me and Marcy haven't done a collab in sheesh, maybe 6 months, but when we jump back in it, it's just clockwork. Me and Joe, clockwork. Even Josh from Essential Notes. Like when I work with people well, it's just we ain't got to do too much rehearsal. Let's get into it. The conversation goes on. So that's why that works out. And shout out to y'all because I see a very similar energy and a really good product being developed over here. So which is why it
But
was
we
easy for me to
appreciate
be
it.
like, yo,
Appreciate it.
I want to chop it up with y'all about this thing. This is a good place to bring it because I know y'all looking out for those next fragrances, and this is a whole new revamp of the house. So perfect time to get into it.
We
This is
appreciate that, man. We appreciate you.
we're going to go ahead and start on these because we also want to get to what's going on, Elliot.
What
We
up,
all
Elliot?
eventually get to the event that's coming up this weekend. I want you to
Yes,
talk a
sir.
little bit about it,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're good to it.
even for those that may not be able to attend at this
Sure. There's
point
always next year. There's always next year.
next year. And we plan on trying to make it out there and to Sin Explorer if we can, but we'll talk on that later. All right.
Yeah.
So we're going to go ahead and get to the house right now, y'all. We're going to go ahead and get to the house. All right.
Let's get it.
We're going to let you go ahead and make the first recommendation, man.
I'm gonna go. So I'm gonna go hard. I'm gonna go really, really hard with this one. Pause. And this right here is the owner's favorite fragrance. This is Jimmy Bowden, perfumer, owner, creative director. This is his favorite fragrance of his collection, and this one right here is called Le Gourmand. Le Gourmand.
All right.
Yeah, let me find it here in the set here.
Sheesh. Yeah, I guess I got to pull all these
Shit,
out right now.
If it's all in the same order, James, it should be the first one to the left.
Got it.
There you go.
Good looking
Yes,
at.
sir.
A couple of mine popped out of place, but that one stayed. Great Adam.
And shout out to the what you call it too, man. Like, you know, it's got all the breakdown on the inside of all the notes and everything, man. Like, great presentation with it, bro. Like,
absolutely.
Shout out to my guy Thais Randall, my brother from another college roommate, no, but good college friend, man. One of my best friends, longest going friends, man. What's good, Ty? All right. Ooh. Hey.
Good response. Good start. Good start. Good start.
It's a good blend. It's a good blend.
Damn.
Okay, so now I know what we're in for. Okay,
this smells like a cup of hot chocolate to me, man. Like, damn.
With a little bit like a cup of hot chocolate and
with
bread,
some vanilla, and yeah.
I love that you said bread. I love that you said bread, and I'm gonna before you go, I'm gonna explain to you why it's the owner's favorite, and it's because he felt that of all his creations, this is the one that is most photorealistic to what he was trying to create. And you said bread, and toast is part of it. Is that toast with butter and like Nutella, chocolate? And I said Nutella. Nutella's a brand, but hazelnut spread, chocolate hazelnut spread over it. A little buttery salt brings everything together, and that's the idea. And he felt after making this particular fragrance that when he smelled it, he was like, "This is exactly what I expected to create. No deviation from the actual idea in mind." And there you have it, Le Gourmand.
Hey, I'm not the biggest gourmand person. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie to nobody. You know, James knows like I'm not a gourmand guy. It's not because I don't like them. It's just that I can't really wear them too much. Being here in Central Florida, you know, it's always hot and hotter. You know what I'm saying? And man, like real talk, y'all. This is good, man. This is really good.
Let me go ahead and read
the notes. I'm talking the chocolate is, man, it's all so realistic, man. It's crazy.
You know who else has a good gourmand? And we talked about it briefly, but the pie and cognac from
from Nazar. Yeah,
but,
shout out to Terrence, man.
And shout out to Terrence for that creation because it is really good. Everybody needs to go get their nose on it. But this Le Gourmand, let me read the notes, okay? Grilled toast. With salted butter. All right. Heart notes, freshly baked cookies. Okay. And the base, chocolate spread, chopped hazelnuts. Y'all.
I gotta put this on skin, bro.
I'm getting exactly what you're saying, Rico. I'm getting exactly what you're saying. I get the toast, the breading. All right. With the chocolate spread with that Nutella. No lie.
Damn, this is good.
Damn.
Yo, this one, yo. Like I said, I have a different fragrance when we get to it. Why it's my favorite, but as the creator, I can see why he went with this one. And every time I smell it, I'm like, yo, this is
crazy, man.
It's too real. It's too real, is what it is.
Right.
It's like if you close your eyes and just smell it, you think somebody's waving food in front of your face.
Yeah.
Now here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Off top, great fragrance. Great fragrance. I would love to have a small bottle of this and just go to it, spray it every once in a while. Maybe when I'm snug at the house in the winter, I definitely wear it. Man, but this is, y'all, the thing about this is that it's so truly gourmand.
Yeah.
For me, I couldn't wear it. It would be one that I would have to enjoy in a very comfortable, private setting. I would not wear this outside necessarily. I wouldn't do it often if I did, but this is beautiful.
It really is, for real.
You have to appreciate the artisan of the fragrance. But that's how I
And
always.
you,
I'm a gourmand guy, but
I was gonna say you gotta appreciate gourmand as well, and I would say the gourmand it's like oud in a way where if you don't like oud, no matter how much I tell you this is good oud, this is the best oud, this is gonna change. If you don't like oud, it don't matter to you. You don't like it. If this is the best gourmand, but you don't like gourmand, then you're not gonna. So this is for gourmand lovers. This brand is for people who are trying to find that next level in gourmand. They're aiming to do ultra luxury gourmand fragrances ultimately.
where are
This
they?
this is
Oh,
good, man.
my bad,
I'm
bro. He
no, I'm
changed
bro,
places.
I'm wilding right now, bro. Like for real, man.
I gotta ask this, Rico.
Man,
Discovery
this is
sets
good,
available.
yo.
Discovery sets are available. Discovery sets are available.
Our guy William wanted to know. Yeah, go
Yes,
to
yes, yes.
jousset.com, I believe is the website. You can definitely
That's
check it out on there.
that is correct. And the next, I want to say by December, January, you should start seeing some of them more pop up at some of the stores where they're selling. They're not very widely accessible in the U.S., but Lucky Scent and Sealed Essence is usually where I go because they were one of the first stores to have like several exclusives, to include one called Sheesh, that was a white chocolate and popcorn on top of what was already the Gourmand Bakhoor, which you're gonna see later. So it's a flank of Gourmand Bakhoor with white chocolate and a buttery popcorn note or cord laid over it, and it is the name was so accurate that when you earlier one of y'all said sheesh, I thought y'all knew about it because every time we put it out on the live, we're like sheesh,
That's
crazy.
hey, that's the same down here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
sheesh, bang. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. Look, if
this
you're
is
talking about a gourmand Bakhoor, look, I'm gonna tell you like this, all right, man. I love Bakhoor, I do. I love burning Bakhoor. All right, it's one of my favorites. It's a calming thing,
very,
between
very
and
absolutely.
having like Sensanto sage. I put that in one of my diffusers and whatnot, bro. I love it. But I'm telling you right now, y'all, this discovery set, even just off of the first one, if any of them match up to this eventually, man, I'm telling you, definitely will be getting a couple of these. Now, don't mistake me saying that I wouldn't wear them normally for saying that it's not good, because you got to remember too, I also put my foot down that I will not wear a Tonka Cola by Mancera, which is heavily loved by the community. You know what I'm saying? Heavily loved by the community. And yet I don't want to walk around smelling like a Dr. Pepper.
I don't mind the idea of Dr.
I mean,
Pepper either. I just talked about it the other day, but I feel you. Like you just like I said, we can't like everything. Every time a reviewer, and I don't like to go into the political side of things, but I do actually. But every time a reviewer says they don't like something, it don't mean it's bad. It means I don't like this particular style of fragrance.
yeah.
But you can be able to say, I don't like the way this fragrance wears on me, but you can tell there's quality behind it. You can tell the perfumer did their thing, but they did their thing in an area that I don't like. So that's how I know it's good, because I definitely don't like what it's doing on my skin right now. If it's too
Mm.
oody, if it's too gourmand, if it's too floral or citrusy or whatever it is.
No, but I'm loving this. Now
Man, this
tell
is
me,
good,
tell us a
man.
little bit about the artist. My bad, Jay. I don't mean to cut off.
No, bro, no, I'm just talking to myself, bro, because I just keep smelling it, man. This is good, man.
Hey, Rico, tell me about the brand. Is it overseas?
Yeah, they're overseas. So they're in France. They're in France.
The
Yeah.
owner, is he of a certain ethnicity?
He is he's originally of a Middle Eastern ethnicity, but he moved to well, he grew up in Switzerland and established his fragrance house in France.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And that perfumer is Jimmy Bowden. And Jimmy Bowden, again, the perfumer, the nose, creative director for all of the Jousset creations, as well as the Unleashed Apothecary. This right here, I'm gonna show y'all real quick. Same perfumer. This was a branch off project that he did with Katana Perfumes. I don't know if you know who they are. They
I
do a
do.
lot of
Thanks to your
naturals as
post.
well.
Yeah.
But these right here were marble oud that were specifically aiming to do different variation of oud fragrances. So
Mm.
he's been around the block, and additionally, he's been the nose for a lot of fragrances for bigger houses that a lot of us like rocking. So Jimmy Bowden, super established, and I think he just really loves Gourmand. That he's gonna put a lot more. Like I said, this house right here, Unleashed Apothecary, that just went out of. I say went out of business, but he closed it down to focus completely on Jousset right now.
Okay.
He
And I've
works.
actually heard of that. I've actually heard of that brand.
Mhm.
Being that I'm so heavy in these IG streets, and I'm not
Right,
looking at
right.
to be honest. I'm actually just researching fragrance. You know what I'm saying?
Right on.
But hey, look, Rico, we're gonna talk to you about a few houses. Before we go, we're gonna talk to you about my bad, Glamcation. We're gonna talk to you about a couple of brands to look out for. And you know what? Honestly, you know what? We kind of want to have you in here regularly if possible. Of
Sure.
course, you, Joe, and whatnot, but have you in here regularly to kind of put our ears to the street to the IG streets as far as what's coming out, because we know you're big in these indie niche brands. You,
Yeah.
Josh, you know what I'm saying? Definitely want to have the conversations with Josh.
Yeah, man, we got to get Elroy up on here, man.
Elroy got his ears to the street, bro. Like,
Yeah,
at
man.
a certain point, my focus shifted a little bit to specifically what I'm into. But I watch Elroy is my boy, but I watch his content objectively, and I see what he does. Like, he's just he's not limiting. He's not just trying to do $300 bottles. He's also not just trying to do $10 bottles. Like, he's telling you, I smelled this and it's banging, regardless of the price tag, is good, or his real thoughts, but really genuine dude when it comes to fragrance, and he's a real student of his entire, like, whether it's IG, YouTube, like, learning how to really base himself in the community. He's done a great job of it, which is why it was really easy for me to gravitate to that type of work ethic.
No, I love that about Josh. No discrimination. Like you said, if it smells good, he's going to talk about it. Now, you take it how you want to. If you want to invest in the company, so be it. But he's like, I'm gonna put you in touch with what's going on, and you make your decision from there.
Facts. Yo, this first one, y'all, like, for real, if you're into Gourmand fragrances, you're absolutely gonna love this one. Like, this is really good. Like, when you talking about smelling like a snack, this shit really got you smelling like a snack for real.
Yeah.
For real, man. Like, if you wear this around your lady and y'all doing some Netflix and chilling, you're gonna get that message asking, are you still watching?
Yeah, way more chilling than Netflix.
Yeah, you're gonna get that message pop up asking, are you still watching? Because this fragrance is it's like that for real.
Feed her first. I'm telling you right now, because if not, she's gonna be looking at you like TD Jakes. She's gonna be looking at you like you ever been swallowed.
Don't do that, bro. Let's never ever go back to that.
Yo.
This right here, this is not for Netflix and chill. This is for Netflix and drill. And
Facts.
Yo, if you don't know, you should find, like, a discovery set. Try the discovery set, get a sample, do whatever. But I agree with Jimmy. This is probably the most realistic, and I can absolutely tell you from personal, like, Shorty loves it 100%, and it's very unisex because she also wears it. So great place to start. Great place to start.
Yeah. This is like
let's
that.
Go with that second one, because we got. Here's the thing.
So I was gonna ask y'all this, right? Yeah. Am I just picking in my or y'all are y'all gonna look at the? Do you want me to just put y'all on game one at a time myself, or y'all picking some out?
We're gonna pick them out one by one.
Okay, so we're gonna start left to right.
Yeah, go left to right.
Bet. We are.
All right. So Jay, we already did the Le Gourmand.
Yeah.
All right. Banger. All right. I'm not gonna grade it right now. I definitely want to get it on skin. Right now, I'm smelling very citrusy, neroli based. So I can't. I know it's not gonna smell right.
I got you.
So, but on paper, and that's a testament to the fact that it's a quality, because on these darn test strips, it smells good, and I could already capture the nature of the scent. So With that being said, I know I'm a gourmand guy, so I know that my skin will bring it up. Will bring a lot of the gourmand notes to the forefront. So I have no question about that. But Jay, is your next one delicious black powder?
It should be
Yes,
delicious.
sir.
Right?
It is.
Delicious black power, huh? All right, we got
Black
it.
powder. It's black powder or power?
Powder.
Powder. Yeah.
Use the misspelling. I guess I read something different.
Yeah, bro. You've been a little dyslexic today, brother, but it's all right, man. I blame it on the heat, brother. Blame it on the heat, man.
I got to remember it's not February yet. I got you.
Right on. If y'all don't know February, y'all got a problem, first of all. But I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna just if y'all don't get the reference, y'all need to go read books.
For sure.
Bro.
Ooh, hey, I like this, man.
Bro.
Got you. Stay tuned, Razor. We got you.
No, listen, y'all.
You gotta follow, baby. Hey.
Listen, bro.
This black powder gives me black power. I ain't gonna lie.
This black powder right here.
Right here.
Oh my goodness, man.
Jay, pull open the book, bro. Pull up to the book. You got
hold on, bro. Yeah, hold on, bro. I gotta go back on skin again, bro. Wait a minute, bro. I gotta go back on skin again, dude. Hold on.
Y'all, and the thing that makes this so good, seriously, is that there's still a powdery essence to this. I don't know if anybody's been in like a bakery, but you know, when you've been cooking and you're mixing all this stuff, say you've ever made actual products like cakes and whatnot, you know, and you've been kneading the dough and you've been working with the flour and everything, bro, there's always like a powderiness to the scent that you get from baked goods. Being in a bakery around baked goods, there's always a sense of powderiness, and this captures it to a point where it's not overly powdery, but it always feels like, okay, you got the air of flour and whatever it may be, and the just of it, you know, it's of the right quality to put you in a frame where you might be picturing yourself in a bakery or somewhere where there's a lot of baking going on. This is good.
Good stuff.
Oh man, you still get. I'm getting some like. I'm still getting a little bit like a cocoa vibe here. Some sweetness.
Yes.
Sweetness.
Read the book, bro. Don't have me read the book.
Bro, this is bro.
Read that book, boy.
Man, I'm just sitting, bro. I'm sitting here just enjoying, bro. I'm just sitting here basking in the aura of what this shit is doing right now, man. For real.
Well, I'm gonna break the mold, okay? Because they like to say we don't like to read books. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and read the book.
Yo, are you doing the Mayweather challenge?
Nah, they say, hey, you want to hide something, especially from this generation, boy. You
hide it in the book.
Put it in the book.
Put it in the book.
Put it in a book. Yeah. Hey, exactly, Miss Heather. Hey. In the kitchen, whipping the wrist. You already know, stir fry. But y'all, hey, look.
I'm not Miss Heather listening to Migos right now, bro.
Because she's part of the family. She's an amigo. An amiga. Let me get that right. Amiga. But hey, top notes, y'all. Cocoa, saffron, and bergamot. I don't get a lot of the bergamot, so it's probably well blended. In the back.
Nor do I, by the way.
And it may, and then again, it may be something that pops out a little more on skin. But I definitely pick up the cocoa and the saffron. Okay, definitely get that off top. Now it says in the heart it has immortelle, vanilla, tonka bean. I do know that immortelle is typically like a plant. It can kind of produce something similar to like orris and whatnot, where it can help with the powderiness of a
with the powdery, yes.
And so I do get a blend of the cocoa, the tonka bean, and the vanilla. I can see that because it is a sweet cocoa. Sweet cocoa. And cocoa can tend to go dark depending, you know what I'm saying? But this keeps it somewhat sweet in here. So I definitely think I get those notes blended in. But then in the base note, you got suede, cocoa, and vanilla. Now, it's no doubt in my mind that the suede is going to come up more so on skin than on the strip. But as far as the gourmand notes, I'm getting them off top. I'm getting well blended. This is good.
Man,
Yo,
this
I can
does.
tell you this: the
God.
suede is never gonna do. It's never gonna do suede on skin. It just. I feel like this is my. You might get a totally different turnout on the fragrance, but for me, the suede serves more as like how suede feels. I know this is a crazy, but that silkiness of it with the powderiness of the fragrance already established, it never comes off as too leathery or suedey, but more like almost like if you can imagine the texture smell. And I know that is this, but your brain can do it, which is why the suede comes in. But I don't think it ever comes off as leather. It comes a little darker, heavier, yeah, but the and Dion knows what's up with that delicious black powder.
She
Yeah, I
did.
mean, off my skin, I'm getting more of the cocoa, the vanilla, and the sweetness from the tonka bean. I can see maybe because it's smooth, maybe that's where that suede is coming in because it just smells smooth. Like I'm not getting any type of leather smell at all, but
Right,
it
right,
just
right. That's
smells
what I mean.
really, really smooth on the skin. The cocoa and the vanilla and that sweetness from the tonka bean is really, really popping out, but it's still remaining fresh and still you're getting that powdery essence in the background.
And it's funny because you said, you said you don't get the bergamot, which I said the same thing. It never smells like bergamot. I think exactly what you said. That freshness is you can relate that back to the bergamot. It never really gives you that citrusy smell, but it gives you the brightness that'll lighten some of that, maybe that suede, that cocoa, that saffron. It brings it all together in a brighter way where it doesn't lean super dark and heavy.
True, true. It could be one that kind of elevates or uplifts the sweetness of the gourmand. So because I've seen even in flavoring, you know what I'm saying. Some people will put something citrusy, something tart in there to kind of bring forth
Balance.
sweetness. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I definitely get you on that. I definitely understand that. That's what's up.
Yo, this is so good, man. I mean, real talk, and this is just so far, but right now, Black Powder is seeming like that might be my first bottle as of right now.
Say it
Black
again.
Powder,
Wakanda
Black Powder,
forever. Black powder. Let's go.
Black Powder seemed like that might be my first bottle. Like the man, this is really good.
And
God
it's
damn,
smooth, Dre. It's smooth.
it
That
is,
maybe
man.
maybe that's why. Maybe that's where the suede comes in, like you were saying, Rico. That and you were saying, Jay, to provide some smoothness to it,
Yeah.
because this is good, man. I won't even lie.
Yeah, it's really good, man. Damn,
Shout out
man.
to Spitz. You already know, man.
Wow.
No, but seriously, seriously, hey, this is good, y'all. If you got a chance, you got a few bucks, hey, go check it out, man. It's definitely worth experiencing. Um,
Yeah, I don't even know what they retail for. I haven't even yeah, I haven't even looked to see what they retail
Rico,
for, man.
what
But
they retailing for? Because Rico's a spokesperson, man. Rico boy, hey. And if you want something outside of our reviews today, man, by all means, check out Fragged Out Swagged Out. I put his information in the comments and whatnot. I'm trying to get better at that, y'all. Forgive me for the past, but I'm trying to get better at putting people's website information, everything on there. But check it out. I put some of the I put his name and his YouTube link up there, and he has them where you can go in and hear his individual, um, you
with,
know,
with pretty much anything that's available now, and I was talking a little earlier about the fact that the company has kind of revamped everything. So some of the original fragrances have been taken out of the collection, whether they were just not fan favorites or whatever. But the aesthetic, like this right here, Trot Treat Part One, which is a Trot Oud fruity nougat fragrance here. It was
mhm.
part of the original collection. They would make different bottles under different collections under the Jousset umbrella, and they changed it now. So they removed a lot of them, kept the ones that were just the hardest hitters, and that's the new collection right now. And they're gonna have two collections. You see it in the book. It's the Blanche and the Noir,
Yeah.
black bottles, white bottles, and we'll get to some of the white bottles in a moment. But you talked about price, and I don't. Since every fragrance, this is not a fragrance house that'll say like every fragrance is 150 or every fragrance is two. if this has a higher percentage of natural ouds that cost the company more, this is the expensive one. If this one had, you'll have like $90 fragrances, things of that nature. So, but everything up to higher points. So, with that said, I will give you an idea of price points. If okay, so we're looking at probably at the most expensive with fragrances like Delicious Black Powder, and that's going to be on the higher end, 175.
Okay.
And
Damn.
then we still have Gourmand Bakhoor to get into, which retails for like $95 about.
I'm gonna tell you this. There was one. There was one that I smelled. Who was it? The Debonair Square guy. He had one. I think it had dates in it. There were two actually that had dates and whatnot. One was in consideration of Ramadan because I was going to get one from for a coworker about a year ago, and it was. I read the notes. I know that thing smelled wonderful. Ramadan night. There you go.
Not bad, man. So
Yeah.
tell me. I love to make this put this disclaimer out for everybody because I think when they see it at a glance or they read, it's actually Ramadan and still part of the same culture.
Culture. Yeah.
But if you know what a Ramadan is, and I found out way later, Ramadan is if I live in this house right here, and I have my lady, my main lady who lives with me here, I can have a Ramadan on my property, and whoever's not the main may stay there, and I can go be at the Ramadan. So it's Ramadan nights. It's more about it has a lot of that masculine energy. It has dates. It has leather. It's also not available right now. So
Yeah.
it's also not available right now.
I need you to talk to him. I need you to talk to him. All right. Let him know that we will be expecting it to drop soon enough. All right. And at that time, I need a personal email because for those prices, I definitely will be copying a bottle as it gets to that time. I will probably be copying several because I work with the Muslims. Like on Sundays, I go over there and I train some of the kids. I teach them PE and whatnot. So there are a lot of ladies that love fragrances. You know, they love
Yeah.
oils. They love fragrance. Man, look, for that price and whatnot, and for what they pay me sometimes, I get a few bottles for those that are
Oh,
to me, and hey, and I know they'll love it. I
we'll
know
chop it up. We'll absolutely chop it up.
for sure. All right,
All right.
and
Yeah, we batting 1,000 right now, bro. Like we batting 1,000 for real.
Okay, so
50 minutes.
based on the list on how the box is set up, the next one should be Accident à la Vanille.
Yeah.
And this, I said it earlier, I was talking about my favorite from the house. The one that hooked me, the one that I was like, yo, do you like vanilla? We'll start with that.
Love it.
Do you
Yeah,
like
that's
vanilla-centric fragrances?
Love it.
So
Yeah,
I'm gonna say that there was a time in my life I was like, Spirito Double de Venise from Guerlain. Just a beautiful vanilla. I was like, yo, this is fine. I like it. I love it. And then I found this Accident à la Vanille, and this. But I'll let y'all try. Again, this is not about my opinion. Yeah. Whoever watches me knows my opinion. This is my favorite from the house. This is the one that they've made so many flankers of. Lucky Saint got a flanker. Seal Destined. I think there's been flankers. There's been a lot of flankers.
Flankers. Okay. Oh my. Dion Moods and Oods says she has 2 bottles of this.
And you should have 2 bottles of it. If you're a vanilla lover, this is that next.
And see, this goes right up Dion's alley, you know, because she is a baker. Okay.
Oh yeah.
She made for your birthday.
Yo, you took the. I was like, shout out one more time because if y'all haven't checked my Instagram and seen that cake, listen, when I walked up to it, it looked like real flowers on top of the cake, bro. It was.
I saw a picture. Rico. Good God. She got to be a great friend.
She's an amazing friend.
Gotta be great.
Second to none. Amazing friend.
Yeah, shout out to Dion, aka Moods and Oods. If y'all get a chance, go check out her page on
Check
IG.
that stuff out. Because she's
And
gonna be doing some more content, a lot more content.
she says she's gonna step it up. So we're gonna see, man. She's a busy woman. She's a busy woman. You know what I'm saying? She travels more than the G League and NBA, but you know,
Definitely make moves.
you know, so for sure, for sure. What's going on, Charles? Hey, this is nice. Now I ain't gonna lie to you. This reminds me, it has a vein, it's in the vein of Ani, is it not, Jay?
I'm not getting it in the vein of Ani. Honestly, this smells like a really decadent, like beautiful, like vanilla wedding cake is what I get from it.
See that.
Okay, I can see that.
See that.
Now
this vanilla to me is syrupy.
You get syrupy,
but it's smoky as well, and that's what it's the styrax in here for me that really changes how this vanilla operates versus, and why, even though they have flankers and they have flankers that borderline might operate better than this, but this is still the OG. All the other flankers came from this. They're what is it? Lucky Scent has the flanker right now. Creme de la Berry. That when I tell you, I've seen in real life people go like wow over Creme de la Berry. But the OG is still the OG, and Accident a la Vanille. Like I can't say enough like how much I love this vanilla, and everything that came after it really. But that was the one that got me hooked into the company, and then I had to start digging in and see what they got.
Check this out, y'all. I sprayed it on paper at first.
It's so much better on skin than it is on paper.
On paper, it
smells better.
Yeah. Hey, F that.
Damn.
I get what you're saying now. It definitely smells different on my skin right now. This guy. It definitely smells better on skin. I definitely see where you're talking about the cake essence, Jay, because on paper it smelled powdery. It smelled kind of dry. On skin, man, it smells. I get the creaminess. Rico, you said syrupy, so I definitely understand that. But man, this is good. It still, to me, leans in the direction of Ani, only because Ani does have a gourmandish vanilla to it.
It does. It does.
It does take a spin early because of that. Because of what's it? The ginger, is it ginger or something that's in Ani? And a little bit of citrus. It's like a spicy citrus or whatnot that gives it an early spin. This would be Ani without that. But it is
none of the spice, no spice, none of those particular spices. Nothing gingery. It's still, you know what I interestingly enough about Ani, because I was heavy on it when I first heard about it, and it was different than I expected because of the spice. I ultimately learned to just fall in love with Ani as well, but it's not what I would call a pure gourmand at all. It has gourmand facets to it with that vanilla, but it does its own thing. But Accident a la Vanille for me was just, and I'm talking about even with, I don't know if y'all know EBK Ruby and Vanilla.
I'm not familiar with that one.
That's another monster vanilla, but Accident a la Vanille is where I was rocking when it came to vanillas.
But let me say this, man. Vanilla it's not an easy gourmand. Don't let it be fooled. But it is kind of the blues of gourmand. You would be hard pressed, and it would be hella hard for you to fuck up a vanilla fragrance. I mean, if you fuck up a vanilla fragrance, brother, I'm wondering about your perfume skills. You know what I mean? Because I've smelled some mediocre, never a bad vanilla, but I've smelled some mediocre ones. And you know what? Even a lot of women in the community,
even those are okay.
Yeah, if it's strong enough, hey, they will layer that shit with something else or whatnot. So in order to make a bad vanilla, you got to go out of your way to mess that up. But this,
there's a lot of fact in what you just said. you know, the building blocks for vanillas are typically already there. Like you can look to your left or your right and see how to create a good vanilla. It's not too hard. But to make an amazing vanilla, in my opinion, then
Yeah.
there's a difference.
No, for sure. And there's a skill to make things gourmand because it's not just the vanilla. At that point, you got to make sure that the surrounding notes and everything
Yeah.
are pushing it to a point where it smells, as Jay said, cakey. Jay, what you think, man? What's on your mind? Because you over there, you keep going back to the back of that hand and you keep looking to the side like,
Yo, Jay about to run out of skin space.
hey, Jay look like
Hey
he only
man, I got a whole nother arm here, bro. So
Let's
nah, I'm
go.
good. I'm good, bro.
got $20 in the bank and he got $200 worth of bills. Is where you looking over there, man? He don't know what to do.
50-50
Bro.
all the way down. Let's go.
Man, seriously, y'all. This is probably top 5 of vanilla scents that I've ever smelled.
Nice.
Top 5. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie to nobody, man. I'm really, really, really like blown away from what I've smelled from this house, and we only have smelled 3. We've got 4 left, and I know that we're not scoring, individual fragrances. I know we're not doing that, but y'all, for real, I haven't smelled nothing that's less than a 9.
Yeesh.
I haven't smelled nothing that's less than a 9 for me.
Mhm.
For me.
And this is not a gourmand guy. For me,
I'm not.
you would. So a lot of people would probably be like, okay, Jim's, yeah, because he comes from that background in fragrance preferences. You know what I'm saying? But from a guy that likes blues, and you know what? Let me say this too, Jay. Do you get a sense, even though it's gourmand, it's not so thick that there's still I don't want to say aromatic essence to it, but it's a light essence to it. It's not as heavy on the vanilla. It's not a thick vanilla. It's still light to a degree. So you get the cake, but you don't get like a thick layered cake. You get like a cake. You get the quality of the fragrance and everything, but it's still light. It's still layerable. You can still add something to it and overwhelm or blend in or overwhelm that vanilla.
You can absolutely blend this.
Yeah.
I live with someone that has used this as a base for a bunch of crazy concoction blending, like 3 or 4 but this is definitely if you don't love vanilla as a central focus point of your fragrance, and I do, but you can literally wear this as a base for 100 other things, but for the pure gourmand vanilla lovers, you will enjoy this for what it is. That's for sure.
No, for sure.
Yo,
this is quality.
This y'all, for real. I'm not telling y'all to go out there and blind buy nothing.
No.
I'm not telling y'all to do that.
Don't do that.
Get yourselves a discovery set, y'all. Real talk.
Hold on.
Yourselves a discovery set.
Definitely. May, come on over to YouTube. Look up Sips and Sniffs. May is a darling of the community in IG. This is my friend May. Okay.
Yo, May makes around. May's my peoples, bro. May for real.
I put in a thing for her to be part of that Sephora squad. And so, hey, come on over, May.
She is there. I put mine in
for a minute afterwards. But yeah, but back to the fragrance though. Come on over. You already know. But
but for real, get y'all a discovery set. Like for real, y'all. Like, I'm not playing. This house, y'all ain't playing no games. They ain't pulling no punches. And I'm not a gourmand guy, but the thing is about these fragrances, they're not heavy. So with me living here in Florida, honestly, you can pull these off even in warmer climates. You can pull these off because they're not so dense. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're airy, beautiful gourmand fragrances. And I'm telling y'all right now, for real, yeah, I'm gonna be scouring the internet after we finish this live because this, it's like that, for real. It's like that.
You touched on a really important point that it's not that it's, and to not give any of the listeners like the misconception, like it's not necessarily what you would call a summer fragrance, but like you said, they're airy enough that you can wear them throughout the year, not just the winter, not just the fall. And there's a reason for that. Jimmy understanding that he was going to create a line that was purely gourmand, and especially over here, the Western audience really breaks down fragrances by seasons. Um, but if you go to the Middle East, that's not the case, right? Because in the Middle East, you're gonna wear oud in the heat.
They
So
don't care. They
we
don't give.
created that. The seasonal fragrance thing, I feel is more a construct of marketing in order to get people to buy different fragrances. Buy
It
more
is.
because you need one for the summer. You need one for the fall. But if you're like me, I'm gonna wear Accent à la Vanille today if I feel like it, right? So, but you can wear these throughout the year because they understood we're only making gourmands, so they have to be wearable summer, winter, fall, spring. Um, and this is the result of it. It's really usable gourmands.
They are, man. Like, I am not gonna sit here and lie to nobody. These fragrances, y'all,
What can you
they
say?
are really something special. You
Oh
gotta
yeah.
And
get your
to
nose.
hear that from a non-gourmand lover is mind blowing because I expect anyone who says I love gourmands, if I put these in front of them, they walk away and they're like, "Yo, Rico, you're right." I wasn't necessarily expecting that response from a non-gourmand lover because these are genuinely authentic through and through gourmand fragrances. So that's
Yeah,
another testament to the wearability of these
But
gourmands.
but
yeah,
brother,
because
oh, go ahead, Jay. Go ahead. No,
because the thing is, I'll let you say something real quick, James. Because the thing is that like honestly, like I've been like looking for some fragrances. Like, damn, I need some stuff for fall, winter. I got so much, citrusy, fresh fragrances because it's so hot, and I'm just like, damn. But everything that's fall, winter, it's always gonna be sickeningly sweet to me, and
mhm.
I don't like that. But with these, you get that sweetness, you get that freshness, you get the airiness to where, for
See,
me, and I'm only speaking for me,
Right, right.
these are the epitome of what a perfect gourmand fragrance for me is because it's not so dense, but you still get the essence of gourmand.
yeah.
These are beautiful. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and hold nobody. I ain't saying this because this discovery set was sent here for free. It ain't got shit to do with that.
Facts.
Nothing.
This is just 100% me and what I'm saying about this.
Yeah.
Y'all, I'm telling y'all, get a discovery set. I'm not gonna tell you to blind buy nothing. Is there stuff in that I smell that's blind buy worthy? You fucking right it is. But I'm not gonna tell you to do that. You know what I'm
Very,
saying?
very fair.
Get a discovery set, and I promise you, everything I'm saying tonight, y'all gonna be like, damn, he was spot on with everything that was spoken. I
Yeah.
promise you.
And it's a level of perfumery in here that's just, I'm not gonna say unmatched, but it's not common. This
Not
is what you
common.
get
That's
Yeah.
a good way to put not common.
Right.
indie niche brands, and this is what I testify to. This is why I like indie niche. I've had opportunity to buy other ones, but it's like I like to spend my money with indie niche because the creativity, the quality, you can definitely smell the time and effort that goes into it. Like Jay said, you get over there with a lot of gourmands, and I love gourmands, but they're just not applicable to multiple seasons. They're just not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you get these, and out of the first three, two of them for me are definite, like could be all year round bangers. Maybe you want to wear them in a little bit of cooler, but it's up to you. But you can wear them regardless, depending upon how you want to wear them. And that's the beautiful thing about this. So, hey, real quick, because we're not even halfway through. Let's get on number four. Let's go ahead and do number four real quick, so we can at least get a little momentum going. Because hey,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
discussion is
Yeah.
going to be talked about a lot.
And this is a perfect. You know what's crazy about it? It
What
was
up,
almost a promise is like it's scripted. Meanwhile, we did not have a discussion about what to say. None of that weird like marketing. Like this is all authentic. But when I say
Brandon?
such a wonderful transition point is because we're about to come to the first white bottle. So is yours next bottle in the box African Queen?
Yeah.
So we're going from. Oh, okay. I was about to say we can't. Hey, don't do us like that, Rico. We can't go from Black Power to white bottles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and this is what I found amazing about it. They shifted to African Queen and gave you a white bottle, but guess what? It's still African Queen. It's still, but
I'm not feeling that bottle, Rico. I have nothing against. I have nothing against. You know.
Listen, I'm gonna walk you to the logic. This is not gonna be overly gourmand.
Okay.
There's the heavy gourmands get the noirs. The ones that are in what if you're not a gourmand lover, you can call overwhelming. And this is definitely, in my opinion, this leans way more feminine. The name is accurate. Could I wear this in the summer? I promise you I could. Do I need to when Jousset has other options? Not necessarily. But does the queen smell like a queen when she rocking this?
Ladies,
Jay, y'all, real quick. I'm gonna let you give you a soliloquy. But hey,
soliloquy, huh?
Hey, but I'm gonna go ahead.
Pass the mic.
Let me go ahead and hit this real quick. That song comes to mind. She's your queen to be a queen of desire. I don't know the words, but hey, this is good. Hey, we're gonna have to talk to him because hey, I like my queens. We're gonna have to talk to him about that bottle color, but I love this.
Yo,
look, I was just joking. This is good though.
Beautiful, natural smelling lemon up top, man.
Oh, this is good, man.
Florals. Ladies, this right here,
caution
for spring and summer. And y'all got y'all nice sundress on.
Woo!
And them clappers is clapping.
Problems.
Even if you don't have clappers, though. Even if you don't have clappers, if it's a
tight, that's true. Let's not discriminate.
We don't want to leave out the women without clappers.
Well, if you ain't got clappers and you just got thumbs up, you know what I'm saying? You just got okay.
That's the sneaky walkers. You can't hear them coming, but they show up. Ain't nothing clapping, but they gonna get there though.
Oh man, this is good, y'all.
This is beautiful.
Hey, I will. Boy, don't have me get too close. Like next. Too close in here, man. I'm telling you, don't have me start singing.
Man. Wait, hey, you said next, bro.
Saying.
Yo.
Wait a minute.
Yo, shout out to Rich Money, man. He say he just copped the Discovery set for the $36. For $36, y'all should be running to the website to go buy this. Y'all should be running to the website. I'm not lying. For $36. Run to the website and go buy this, y'all. I promise you. Yo.
Let me read the notes real quick, Jay.
Yes, do that.
Top notes, almond, and it's noticeable. Almond is a very playable note. It definitely is well blended in here, along with the lemon and chocolate. I think that almond condenses it from becoming too citrusy, but it's noticeably citrusy. Along with that chocolate, man, I tell you what. Then the heart notes, you got jasmine and Bulgarian rose. I'm sure that rose is going to pop off on skin. Man, I'm about to put this on skin. All right. And then, of course, in the base, you got patchouli and tonka bean. Those go hand in hand, just like benzoin and vanilla, boy. I tell you what, great combination. Man, let me go ahead and put this on skin, brother. Let me see. I put it on the back of my hand. Let me go ahead and get a little bit right there.
Oh, my God, man.
This is good. Hey,
bro, I'm spraying all this on skin tonight, y'all. Fuck it, I'm going on skin with everything, man.
Y'all, this is good. Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie to you. Hey, I believe fragrances have no gender. Okay.
No,
get away with this.
Hey, and you're absolutely right.
This is good.
Fellas can get away with this, man. Really, fellas, you can get away with it.
You can.
My ideal wearing would be on a woman. I would definitely appreciate this on a woman. But honestly, this is good.
Yeah, I appreciate it more on a woman. However, because that's what I want. I like, but can I wear this? Yeah, I know I can. Like you have, there's nothing limiting about this fragrance. This is not like a overly floral tuberose and gardenia. No, it's well balanced. However, if a woman wears it, it'll definitely Netflix.
Speaking of tuberose and it being a
Bro.
Tuesday, shout out to my girl Carrie B. Tuberose Tuesdays, you know what I'm saying? As she does on IG.
Yo, big shout out to Carrie for real though.
Love her. Big ups to her in the community. But yeah,
Yes, absolutely.
oh, this is nice, man. I'm
Yeah,
starting.
this is good, y'all.
Sweetness is starting to bring out that rose. What is the sweetness coming from, though?
Chocolate, probably.
Yeah, but it's not that. It's not a regular chocolate then.
No, it's more of a
It's bringing
sucrose
out the
kind of.
florals. Yeah, it's bringing
Yeah.
forth the florals and the rose. This ain't a regular chocolate. This ain't a regular chocolate blend. This definitely got to be a different blend.
Yo, what,
Because
yo,
this
are
is
y'all
one-
seeing me sideways?
Yes,
Yeah,
we
you
do.
sideways,
Bro,
bro.
this happened to me.
I was
Yo,
about to
hold
say,
up.
I haven't had that many drinks today, Rico.
Hold on. I'm about to.
Yeah, right now. You know what I'm saying? I was starting to trip, man.
I'm back.
There you go. Yeah, you back,
There
bro.
we go. Yo, I did nothing and it did that. That's crazy.
Yo. How long has this brand been around, Rico?
About as long as I've been on Instagram, almost literally. So I want to say like 4 years, 3, 4
Man.
years. Yeah,
Look, this right
3,
here on the
4
woman.
years, and I'm just hearing about this house now.
it's crazy. But so I'm definitely one of the people in the community that you don't gotta shout me out for me to shout you out, right? If you're doing good work, you're doing good work. Whatever. I listen. It's not to be crazy. I got a real job. I'm good. But this is for fun, right? So, EQ did a video like 3 years ago. I want to say 3 years ago. Equality Fragrance.
Shout out
And-
EQ, man.
And
I remember what
he did, I think it was a Gourmand Bakhoor,
Yeah.
the original Gourmand Bakhoor, when the bottles was different. They didn't even look like this. They was just starting. And what he explained in the video, I was like, first of all, shout out to the bro. Like, I love how he describes fragrance because it's very accurate. And anything I blind bought based on his recommendation, solid. To the point where I was like, if he says something and I liked it, I was like, I'm gonna just buy it. Like we buy the same thing. Like it's nothing. But he did this one, and I was like, yo, that sounds crazy. And I blind bought off of his description, and after that it was a wrap. Like I just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 till Jimmy and the staff was like, who are you? Like you clearly like the product and we like what you're doing, and that's how we came to that place of communication.
Rico, if you go to your list of videos on YouTube, brother, you literally went through 4 in a row. Basically, you did 4 out of 6 videos in a row, and 4 of them were from the house of Jousset.
Yeah, I was heavy on them at first
because I was really into it based on your stuff, and that had to be like a year or 2 ago when I first saw it. So yeah, my bad, Jay. Go ahead.
I was just wondering, Rico, like, is there any way that you can get us in contact with Jimmy, man? Because I like to have him on and talk to him about this shit, bro. Like, I gotta have a serious conversation with him about this.
So I can, I will. I'll tell you this. I will attempt to make the bridge. Here's the other thing, right? Jimmy has done a live with us about a year ago, but in the transition of brands on top of creating fragrance for other brands, schedule is super limited. Even to the point that yesterday, was it a couple of days ago, we did another Jousset live. The intent was, or on Saturday, the intent was to have him present, and his schedule doesn't allow for everything. And he's behind all of it anyway. But I will. You know what? I'm going to do a push for more presence of Jimmy Bowden, because I think that that'll get people more connected. And he's a cool dude. He's just, if you chop it, if you chop it up with him, you see like he loves fragrance, very creative, good dude to have on the live. Like I said, me and Marcy did a live with him about a year ago, and it's a schedule, but I can always reach out. I can always reach
Hey,
out. But
Rico, Rico.
also keep in mind, whatever time we're on, push 6 hours forward. That's what they're on. So when we do 7 here, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, yeah.
So we gotta
So
give him a heads up so he can get some sleep, huh?
Yo, but
or
I don't care if we
or
have. I don't care if we have to go earlier.
that's what I was gonna
I
say.
don't give a
Or we
shit.
take the
If
hit on our
yeah,
end
yeah,
You
and
know,
we
we
do
can
like a 2 o'clock.
right.
right.
3, 4, 5, 6,
And
7.
we
It'd be
can
like
hey,
8 o'clock his
and
time.
here's the other thing. We can have a recording. You know how StreamYard is. We can
And
do
yeah, and press it up.
record it
Absolutely, right.
and then
Yeah.
premiere.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
So yeah, we
Correct.
love to talk to him, so it's not a problem. But hey, I'm gonna say something real quick, Rico, before we go on to the fifth one.
Go ahead.
Hey, y'all. Seriously, I know this might be a little bold, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it. All right.
Say it.
This is now my favorite chocolate rose fragrance.
Ooh, yo, I didn't pay nobody. I'm gonna say that right now.
I'm gonna tell you like this. No, because I love tobacco rose. I love it.
Ooh,
But this is tobacco rose minus the tobacco, of course. All right. But also
that's a good
the
one.
one thing that kind of shoos people off from tobacco is minus the acidity. It's minus the acidic nature that can be a little bit off-putting.
Only in the opening though, but yes.
Yes, this is more aromatic. It's a lighter, almost a fluffier chocolate in the background underneath the rose and the jasmine. That jasmine condenses. I think it helps to bring the rose forward, but condense the chocolate. But y'all, this is my favorite chocolate rose. Tazo, you have got to get your nose on this.
Yo, look, Sham, I see your comment.
Lord
You
have mercy.
saying that, you got the discovery set, you hope you can appreciate them. If not, the way they go. Sham, if you don't like this discovery set, I'll give you your $36 back out of my pocket. That's just how much I'm standing on this.
I mean,
Jason, if you don't, no,
you brother,
bro, yo,
you're right.
It's that good. It's that good.
Hey, I'm saying it right now. My favorite chocolate rose. Now, I'm a rose lover. I've smelled plenty of roses, not a whole lot, but I've smelled plenty of quality roses. I'm telling you right now, undeniably, right now, my favorite chocolate rose. Okay, aromatic, soft, almost whipped chocolate in the background of a small bouquet. Excuse me, y'all. This is good.
Yo,
on skin.
They're not too sweet. I'm not a gourmand guy at all. I do not like sweet fragrances at all. But these, they have the perfect amount of sweetness to where they're not sickeningly sweet. You can wear them in all 4 seasons. Look, man, look. Dedrick, if you're watching this, bro, $36, man. I know you and the Bishop probably gonna chop up some stuff behind the scenes, but yo, $36. Get a discovery set, man. Look,
I'm gonna be honest with you, y'all. This is the blessing of building a community. A lot of people think community is us and our followers. No. Rico, we were so blessed to have you reach out, man. We've always been out there on IG and whatnot.
Y'all was already there. Thanks.
Hey, this is the blessing of being in a real community. Because you get to reach out and experience things that you on your own accord would never know about. You know what I'm saying? That's the blessing of this. You know what I'm saying? You putting us in touch with this because look, I told you I've been talking about this house for a couple of years off and on, definitely, but I never made a move to it. Now that you blessed us with a discovery set and whatnot, bro, I'm smelling it for the first time, and I was gonna blind buy it. I'm smelling it for the first time, and brother, I'm telling you right now, this is a gift set that I would give to anybody. Bro,
I'm pissed off right now. I ain't gonna sit up here and hold nobody. I'm mad. I am severely pissed off right now that I haven't heard about this fragrance house and got my nose on this until today. I'm severely pissed off because there are so many other fragrances that I spend money on that ain't fucking with this, bro.
Yo, but we glad that you discovered it here today, though.
For real. And I got high power shit. I got high power shit back here in the next room over here. I got high powered fucking fragrance. Yeah, this is, man, look. I'm scouring the internet tonight, bro. I'm just letting that shit be known tonight, bro. Like, yeah,
Let's go.
yeah. I'm scouring the internet tonight, man.
Scouring. So that means you're gonna wake up with an extra wrinkle.
Yo, man.
We young, fam.
Bro.
This is paint. I color my hair white. What's really?
Bro, this is crazy, man. For real. I ain't gonna shortchange James. I rounded up $37. I give her extra 55 cents. You know what I mean?
Hey, there you go. Hey, some let the little dog live on. Give him a treat or something, huh?
Yeah. Oh, little butcher say he'll cover the 45 cents. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, Tazo.
Look at that tag team. I hear you. All right. Hey, all right. So we've done 4. Let's get to the 5th one. All right. I don't want to harp on this. I want to get through this set so we can still have a conversation about glamcation.
Yeah, we do, bro. We do.
Because Rico, seriously, we want to have you, Joe, Josh on. We want to do an occasional touch base with y'all because look, we're over here on YouTube, but it's always good to touch base with those that are heavily on IG. Y'all are in realms that we can't touch. You know what I'm saying? Like, definitely. So yeah, we gonna let's go ahead and talk about the 5th.
Yo, we're gonna talk about this next one in my hand, which by the way is also this one right here. It is a flanker of one of the ones you've already experienced, but it's a total. Well, you'll see how they take the DNA and take it a different way. But before we get into it, I will say this: you did say you want to have me, Josh, show, which I think is dope. If once you were done getting this portion, if you're still online and you want to drop the link, I think the boys are on standby behind. So if you want to put them on later.
Hey, you got a few minutes after this?
Do I?
You got a few minutes after this?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
All right, that's bad. We'll definitely work it out.
Yeah, we'll work it out. Hey, what? Try this one right. So this, but I'm gonna do 2 things.
Yeah.
First thing is this. I'm gonna tell you this. Do you have Madeleine de Proust? Does it say Accent à la Vanille again?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is not the same one. This is a flanker. This is Madeleine de Proust, and this one right here. I don't even want to describe it. I want to hear your opinion before we read notes. Talk about it. What do you get from this fragrance that was very similar to the last Accent à la Vanille?
Hold on, am I reading this right? Hold up, are we reading this right?
Some sold out on the website.
Are we talking about the discovery, sir? Or are we talking about a fragrance?
I'm gonna tell you 100% right now. There is one fragrance for a fact that is sold out.
Which one? Just curious, real quick, before we get into
you know what? When we get there, I'm gonna say that's the one.
Oh, it's in the set.
For a reason. It's a banger. It's one of the ones that is just a head punch every time. But it's gonna be back next month. They're in that. When we get there, I'll explain some of the backstory. But we'll just deal with Madeleine de Proust right now. And while you do that, I'm gonna go do a thing right here on the side. You smell it, talk to the folks. I'll be right back.
All right, cool.
Yo, hold on, man.
I already saw your face, man.
Yo, I love that hold on, man, already though, but I'll be right back.
So disappointing, man. Hey,
I don't know if it's bro. Am I getting some kind of like tropical like sweetness up top with this vanilla?
I had to cut it up. Don't flip it like a damn spades card, my boy. This is good. Yeah, hey. Look, I told Jay eventually he was gonna come to the dark side, okay? I told him he was eventually gonna come to the dark side of fragrances, all right? He's always been I love my blues, my citruses, and I love my aromatics, my fougères. Bring your ass over here, boy. And now your daddy, your mama, and your daddy start to bring your ass over here, boy.
Yes, man. I'm getting, man, the fruits up top are just so sweet and juicy. Oh my God.
Juicy. Juicy fruit. You already know, baby.
Oh my goodness, man.
Dude. All right.
Yo,
Got to go back to reading is fundamental.
bro, I gotta go on skin with this one too, bro. I'm going on skin with everything, bro.
Yo, you're
Like
gonna
for
have
real,
no skin by the end of the night. Let's go.
Oh,
bro.
that sounded so crazy. That sounded so crazy.
I don't even know if that's suspect, but I'm gonna pause it just in case.
We gotta go skin by the end of the night. Hey,
Yo, I'm gonna pause it just in case. I don't know why it might be suspect, but I'm gonna just safety first.
Hey, no, it's all good, man. You already know. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right. So let me read the notes, y'all. Peach, apricot. Hey, I'm sold. You know what I'm saying? It may not be plum, but peach and plum, hey, they go.
They cousins. They
Peach and
cousins.
plum. Peach and plum go great in rum. That's all I gotta say.
Let's go.
Heart notes, coconut. This that late night combo smell. All right. Base notes, mandolin, okay, butter and vanilla. Ooh, butter? Butter is I can only imagine what it's doing. Butter.
Just
Butter.
be happy none of these fragrances come with calories.
But okay, so being that it's gourmand, I have to tap into my inner baker, okay, my inner baker self, okay, and I know that butter is often used. They use butter as opposed to margarine and whatnot to bring out flavor. I wonder if that butter is what's bringing out some of these notes,
Making those notes so robust. Yeah, more likely than not.
Out a thicker sometimes, or maybe a sweeter nature. Like that's why they tell you, hey, when you cook and bake, when you bake with butter. Don't bake with all that other stuff. But this is good.
Yeah, this is real good, yo.
IBG, bear with us, man. Go to the website and check it out. They say they can't find it, Rico, but we'll address that at the end, y'all. We'll get to that. But yo.
And again, whatever you don't find on the Jousset website, feel free to check out Lucky Scent or Sealed Essence. Sealed Essence is where I go because they had more of the exclusives. Sealed Essence is a great place to go for Jousset, but Sealed Essence or Lucky Scent.
Y'all, you get that peach and apricot up top. That coconut is blended in well. It doesn't stick out. It kind of blends in behind it. But I tell you what, the Madeleine. Now, I got to ask, what the hell is Madeleine? I know.
Okay, so I'll tell you this. Yes. I'll tell you this. Madeleine de Proust is a term that refers to a scent or something that takes you back to a time of your youth, a place where something that has that scent that brings you back to a positive place in your memory. So that's what it's more of a
Dion said it's a cookie.
Oh, the Madeleine by itself. I mean, the Madeleine de Proust, the name of the actual name of the fragrance.
Yeah. Okay, but you're saying what? It does what though, Rico? My bad.
Yeah, it's supposed to bring you back to that happy place in your life, that whether it was a cookie or something that makes you think of it and you're like, that time. It just reminds me of that place, that one moment that was really special to me. So that's the Madeleine de Proust. It's an effect that occurs when. And we always talk about because a lot of us know this already. The scent is the sense of smell is the sense most closely associated with memory. So you can smell something, and it'll bring you right back to that moment of a thing. And that's what this is supposed to recreate. That scent that brings you back to that. Whether it is that cookie that you had the first time when your grandmother or your mom made it, or that happy place that these sweet fragrances bring you to. That's the Madeleine de Proust effect.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you like this, y'all. Hey, these are good. You know what? I got 2 outings tonight. I'm going out. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
I'm trying to be somebody's late night snack. I'm about to wear one of these tonight. I ain't gonna lie. I got this Lucky Day concert coming up on Thursday night with my boy.
Ooh.
Hey, now he's married, but me, I'm trying to be somebody's take home dinner. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna find one of these to wear then too. I'm just saying,
Yo,
I'm trying to be a take home meal. Hey, this is good. I ain't gonna lie, this is good.
Madeleine de Proust is definitely like, because don't get me wrong, when I smelled the first time I smelled it, as soon as I sprayed it, that juicy like apricot pear or peach thing just immediately bursts, and then it's backed by that creamy vanilla, and I was taken, but my mind automatically goes to like the analytical mind goes to like, yeah, but this still came from the OG accident a la vanille. You can make 50 different amazing fragrances from the OG. This is one of them. You can add strawberry.
I
You
love
can
this,
and
bro.
you
Oh,
can add anything to it and make it. But the OG is the OG, and that's where I rock. But Madeleine de Proust,
this,
beautiful, absolutely.
what's your take, Jay? I mean, you look at a loss for words, but you also look like you got plenty to say. What you got, bro? You got
Man, I've had my nose on some discovery sets, man. Like we've covered some different houses and done some things, bro. And this is no slight to anybody's fragrances that we've ever talked about or sampled or anything like that, man. Everybody's work is great in its own right.
Absolutely.
definitely.
But it's rare that fragrances will leave me to a point to where I'm damn near speechless and I'm getting frustrated because it
I want to say
smells
something.
so good, and
Mm.
it's like, you spend so much money on other, popular fragrance houses, and you admire their work and all these things, but this brand, man,
Look.
I'm not a
Yeah, look.
gourmet, and I'm not a gourmand lover, man. I'm not a gourmand lover, but when I smell pine cognac from the Czar fragrances, it swayed me.
Mm.
It did. It swayed me to appreciate gourmand fragrances. So shout out to Terrence and the Czar
Yeah, man.
Shout out to
for that.
Terrence.
It hit you with that. It hit
Um,
you with that. What you call it? That bring that ass over here, boy.
yeah, but the thing is that pine cognac is just a fall winter fragrance. It's very
True.
situational. Like, okay, if it's
It's
Thanksgiving, Christmas, that
heavy.
shit will hit
Yes.
right
Yeah.
for that. But
Yes.
these fragrances right here,
Right
Right
here.
here.
bro, you can just wear these seriously, y'all. These are all year round gourmand fragrances, and I've never smelled anything like none of what I've smelled tonight. I haven't smelled anything like, man, y'all. Wherever y'all finding these sample sets, if y'all can put the links in the chat for everybody that may want to pick up one, because
Please.
I've been seeing where a lot of people saying they can't find them. So for those that are buying them, please put it in the chat of where you're finding them.
Please.
Y'all, I'm telling y'all, get your nose on this fragrance house, y'all, and
Hey,
get your nose on this fragrance house fast,
I've never
because I
seen a
promise you,
fragrance house like this. I've never seen a
I've
fragrance house.
never smelled nothing like this, man.
They got my boy Jason up here feeling like Florence Evans. You know, he over here like, damn,
Damn.
damn, damn. Man over here tripping, boy. Hey, he got my
Bro,
boy over here have nothing but
no,
regrets.
seriously, like
I
for
have to do
real,
another video
like
on regrets.
bro, like for real, like I don't. Y'all know me, y'all. Like I don't hype shit up. Like I'm not the person that's going, want to hype shit up and all that. Like I'm not the person to do all that. So y'all know, for me to speak on something the way I'm speaking on this, that it's got to be something to it. Like for real, for real. Um, I've never smelled anything like this, Rico. For real, man. Like, bro, I appreciate this, man. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you, brother. I appreciate this. If we can ever have a conversation with Jimmy, yo, Jimmy, if even if you see this
I'll
link,
reach out. I'll try to set it
bro,
up.
like this this man knows perfumery, and
Mhm.
this is, yo, this shit is like that, yo, for real.
It's like that. It's absolutely like that.
It's like that, man. And it's only getting better as it's drying down. It's just, God damn, it's only getting better, y'all. Oh, it's only getting better.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
God,
Like a charcuterie board of snacks, of baked goods, a plethora, plethora,
bro,
plethora of.
I've never fanned out over a fragrance house. Never in my life, but I'm fanning out now, man. Like for real, I'm a fanboy tonight.
Yo,
Y'all call me a
Jemmy's got
Wait,
that
wait, wait, wait,
crazy
wait,
look
wait.
on his
Hold on,
face.
Rico. Hold on, Rico.
Hold on,
Hold on.
What, bro? When have you seen me act like
You
this
about
over a
to
fragrance
fact
house?
check you?
Creed.
No, you have never seen me act like this over Creed. What I say is there will be no Creed disrespect because the quality and everything what Creed brings to the table is like that. But you have never, ever seen me fan out
All right.
like this over anything that I've smelled. You've never
you
seen me
looking
fan out
you
like
willing
this.
to risk it all over there. Hey, my boy. If I didn't know you any better, I'd be over here like Elroy be telling. Hey,
they're gonna call me a shield tonight, bro. They're gonna call me a shield tonight.
Stop blazing.
They're gonna say I'm a shield tonight, bro.
And likes his ribs with extra glaze on there, But
yo, y'all gonna call me a shield tonight, y'all. For real.
Call it what you call it, man. Yeah, if that's the case, I've been one. But what's good is good. What's good? Tell me, that's a great. I'm glad that just puts in my head. Hold up. You call somebody a shield, right?
Oh God.
Because they support something they actually like. But I'm gonna go hard supporting something I actually like, especially if that energy is sent back this way, right? So if we see eye to eye, and I'm saying I like what you do, no, Paul, I love what you're doing with these fragrances. These fragrances are when it comes to Gourmand, every house, most houses, let me correct that, try to go on a Gourmand because they know somebody that's Gourmand. They're gonna put one out there, see what happens. True. But to do a whole house, a whole entire house, and say we're going all in Gourmand, whatever happens, happens, and then it's just banger after banger after banger. But people don't know about it because they're scared to try a full Gourmand house. Well, this is what we have the discussion right here to let y'all know that
I love it.
It's lit. This like Jason said, it's really like that.
Yeah, this shit is like that for real,
like
yo.
That.
Like
it's like that.
Yo, for real, y'all. This fragrance house is like that, man. It is like that, man.
Ikroom, what's good, man? He said he just pulled up. He was wondering what scent. All of them.
All of them, bro.
Put them together.
All of them, bro.
All of them.
This many. That.
All of them.
All of them,
then
man.
Then that. Then
all
this.
Of them, man. All of them,
this guy
bro.
right here. And you know what? We have 2 more left. And man, the last one.
Not yet, Josh.
I'm not gonna speak on it too much. I just want to see the natural reaction, but
bear with us. Yes.
Second to last is Gourmand Bakhoor. So oddly enough, we go back to a white bottle.
I'm about to spray that one on skin right now.
And when I say oddly enough, is because this still feels like it should have been in a black bottle to me. Because when I say I feel like this is deep in that Gourmand realm, this is where Sheesh came from.
Sheesh. Okay, so this is the Gourmand Bakhoor.
Yo, we got the hat flip back. What's really? Yes.
Hey, and real quick, Josh, text me your email address, Joe. Joe, as a matter of fact, get my information from Josh. Text me your emails. All right. Text me on my phone. And so towards the end, we'll bring y'all up just to have a quick chat and whatnot. All right. But
I got that, right, gents?
Yeah.
Send my man your info. We'll chop it at the end. But man, Gourmand Bakhoor. Now, Gourmand, this is the original Gourmand Bakhoor.
Look, hey.
I
got an incense over there, and I got Bakhoor chips. Okay,
I got some right here.
4 years. Okay, from my family out there, and from my Muslim family members. All right,
yes, sir.
And I'm telling you right now, I can smell it in the background. I can smell it blended in. It's
that
good.
resinous, that resinous smoking it behind the Gourmand. How he still manages to put Gourmand and that resinous incense in the background and still do both at the same time.
We're talking about the house of Jousset, baby. Yo, this is.
Yo, I seen Jason's hat go back, forward, a couple of spins. What's
He over there? He
where we at?
My hat gonna be moving. Hey, my hat gonna be moving around like Ray J Skullcap was on Love and Hip Hop.
He don't know if he's standing on, look, he don't know if he's standing on the corner or if he's standing on business. It's one of them.
My shit gonna cock to the side pretty soon. Gonna cock to this side pretty soon, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Hey,
bro, I'm telling you, my shit gonna move around like Ray J hat, bro. I'm telling you.
Speak it up. Shout out to Dave. You put that out there earlier.
Yo. I honestly, we got one more left to go.
Yeah.
And
man, wait. We're not gonna fly by this though.
No, we're not. We're not gonna fly by. But what I'm saying is, we got one more left to go. I have not smelled any discovery set to where every fragrance in here, I say, you know what, this shit is bottle worthy. I never smelled a discovery set like that. Ever.
Let me say this. This right here changed the whole trajectory of Jason's willingness to smell different houses, because we just had a conversation about a particular house. We're not going to mention it online, but we just had a conversation the other day about a particular house, right? And he was saying, I don't know, down here, it's kind of dark, those tend to be a little darker, a little this and that. Now, Jason, how you feel about trying that house? A little more anxious?
I mean, I'll try it, bro. I'll try it, but here's my thing, man, for real. It's gonna have some big shoes to fill for this.
Oh, no. We're not talking about who it's gonna, but I'm saying now that you see this, when we talked about this, when we knew that it was a house of gourmands, you were like, okay, we'll try it out, But now that you see that there are perfumers that know how to take what would naturally be a darker type of fragrance or a darker style of fragrance, and they can make it aromatic or something that's applicable to the entire year. It kind of makes you ready to try the next house, because you just never know. Now this lets you know you don't know what you're gonna get. They say gourmand, but we had one way of thinking about gourmand. You know what I'm saying? Now you gotta open up your minds to other possibilities.
Man, look, for real, man.
We're gonna do this one fragrance at a time.
We got, bro.
Let me go down the notes real quick. All right. Top note: sugar, milk, and honey. Ooh. Like Mariah Carey, honey. Hey. Hey. You know what I'm saying? Hey. Mid notes, heart notes, leather, caramel, and Bakhoor. Now the Bakhoor and that leather, obvious. I think that leather is smoothing things out. Oh man, I love how they use leather, suede, cashmere. I love how they use it.
Yes, those textured scents.
Yeah, I love how they control the roughness or the smoothness of something. So definitely got that. Then in the base notes, you got tonka bean, vanilla, and chocolate. Yeah.
Sweet. Bro, I'm sitting over here getting mad, bro. For real. I'm sitting over here really getting pissed off right now. For real. Because I'm getting wafts of all these fragrances that I smelled, and they honestly are getting better as these shits are drying down, bro.
Brother?
They are getting better as they're drying down, man.
As we wind it down, I just want to say this out loud, right?
Yeah.
Although Jimmy Bowden, the perfumer, the nose, the genius behind these fragrances, he does pick Le Gourmand as his favorite fragrance. However, we about to jump into one that I think,
there it is.
Although, for him, I think it was just bringing something so real to life, right? And a fragrance. For my own nose, though, we're about to jump into one that's very critical. This is one that Dion is very familiar with. Claudia, if y'all know Claudia, very familiar with. Yellow Sense, she on Instagram
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
Frida.
Frida.
They all smelled it the same day. I brought it to them and I said, hey, check this out. And they smelled the last fragrance we're gonna discuss right now. And before I left the room they were in, they all ordered a bottle of it. Like instant, like, yo, that's great. So that's I understand that I just built super big shoes to fill. I could have just let y'all smell it and go from there. But I'm letting you know that what I just explained was the experience behind La Tarte Tatin. Additionally, this fragrance right here was only available in Italy from a store in Italy, and they just got
Look.
cleared.
Rico, I know you hear my boy back there giggling.
I hear it. I hear it. He
like
making love sounds.
like you just got a note in the back of class. You know what I'm saying? Meet me by the monkey bars, giggling
Meet me
over there. What the hell?
You like? I like you. Do you like me?
Hey,
Check
you know
the
what I'm saying?
box.
They got this 50-year-old man going back to 3rd grade. What's going on, Jay?
Yo. Talk to him.
What's the name of this? Wait, what's the name of this?
La Tarte Tatin, or La Tarte Tatin, if you speak English only.
Hey, Rico,
I gotta find the notes on this.
I'm smelling these, and you know what these would go great with? Another indie niche house. Some of these could be layered well.
Everything here you can layer with.
No. But day 3 has some winter bangers. I say winter, but you know I wear Ombre Dominicana.
I gotta get way more into day 3.
And Philosophia, man, Philosophia with a couple of these with the chocolate, with the decadent chocolate in it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think these will really go well, man, for real. Because Philosophia is aromatic enough that it will blend well with another aromatic Gourmand. So it has chocolate in it, but it's not Gourmand. But with everything else that it provides, you put that in here with like one of the first 3 that we did with chocolate in it, oh, it would go well. Like the one with the rose, the one with the
African Rose, African Queen.
Queen. Philosophia, I think would do really well with it. But what's going on, Jay? I know it's a lot on your mind, man.
I see a lot in his mind. Like he's trying to create bubbles.
Man, look, bro.
I'm saying, oh, wait, hold up now.
Bro, I swear, I swear, man. Man.
Hey, this is you
tonight, bro. Tonight was
I need to smell this
was a game changer for me, man. Tonight was a game changer for me with this fragrance house. It was a complete game changer with me. This fragrance house ain't playing no games. This fragrance house ain't pulling no fucking punches, man. Ain't pulling no punches. None. Oh my goodness, bro.
Yo, he's the takeaway, right? For when you're trying to figure out like what is Jousset's angle, there's a lot of fragrance houses that do great gourmands. For example, Guerlain has some great gourmands, right?
Yeah, that pre-bang.
But there's a lot of houses that will do some banging gourmand. Jousset aims to be the house that does gourmands at that elevated level. And if you have, let's say, for example, a Boudicca de Victorious, a Spirit of Dubai, though, in that collection, you should also have a Jousset, a luxury, high-level gourmand. It's not just a whole bunch of sugar. It's not. There's some thought behind all these fragrances, and that's that right there.
No,
let me tell y'all something, man. Like for real, I've got Boudicca in my fragrance collection. I've got roses.
Right on.
I've got roses. I've got fragrance du bois. I've got creeds and what else? I've got shit. I mean, you pretty much name it. I can probably say
all the big boys. All the big boys, right?
Heavy hitting shit. You know what I'm saying? I got it back there. Girl.
Pat yourself on the back, baby. Go ahead and stretch your shit. Stretch your stuff. Go ahead.
The house of Jousset, it's doing shit that ain't none of them doing, man.
A must carry. You can't sell me on being a connoisseur on being a true appreciator of fragrances without at least telling me that you smell day 3. All right. I'll be honest
got
with you,
that.
definitely Jousset. All right. Even to an extent, Harmony. There are certain houses out there that will take you in realms of fragrance that you didn't know existed. And that's not to say maybe you're dumbed down to it. No, no, no. They try different stuff with these fragrances that just literally clearly take you on a different path that you honestly, a lot of people, if they're honest with you, which they've been honest with us, you didn't think they could go down. You didn't think that you would be able to take some of this stuff and create an image of something in your head. You know what I'm saying? You didn't think that it would bring up a complete picture of something. This right here, I mean, the first 3 took me back to days when I was just in the bakery, or a few years ago when I used to do PE, and we used to be in there, and the ladies would be making the Middle Eastern, the baked goods and whatnot. Like, this takes me back. This literally, I think I saw Shim in the chat talking about how it takes you back to the days when you used to smell goods and cookies. I mean, this is ideal. This is the essence of perfumery that I love.
Yeah.
When it can paint a picture in your head from what you're getting from your olfactory senses. You know, when we talk about scents and sounds, we love it because we take these fragrances and it brings to mind music. You know, I always got a song for everything that we smell, right?
Same here.
It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I always got a picture for just about everything else too. And that's the beauty of this. That's the beauty of quality perfumery. And that's the thing that I think is lost. That's the essence of perfumery that's lost when you start getting to the mass generated, you know, stuff. I mean, I hate to say it like that, but that's just what it is.
Yeah, no, it's a fact.
Come
on.
Bro.
Jason, someone asked if you had to pick one. And I know, and I'm one of those people. So, like I always say, don't ask me that because I'm not gonna pick one. But if you had to pick one,
oh man,
shit got real.
I can't. I gotta get two.
If I didn't have a choice, like if I had no choice.
Okay. Let me. Unlike what the viewer wrote, I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna try to make this easier. If you had to pick your top 2. Because usually it comes down to when they say pick one, there's like 1 or 2 in your head. So I just made it easier. Pick one and pick 1B.
Okay.
Oh man.
1A, 1B.
Hey,
you gotta call it A or B. Just say these are my top 2.
All right, for me. All right, and this is tough, bro. Son of a bitch. I hate when for sure, delicious black powder.
Let's go.
1000% delicious black powder will be bought. 1000%.
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. There goes my 2. There goes my African Queen and delicious black power.
Ooh, Wakanda forever.
Power.
Let's go,
man. Who's one?
But I'm gonna be honest. Hey, while you're thinking about it, Jay, let me say this. All right. Y'all see how many I got from day 3, and I already told y'all I got 3 more to buy. Okay, y'all know I got 3 more to buy, and I will. Trust me, I will. But
delicious. I say delicious black powder and Batarte Patine. Is that the one?
Say please. I was hoping you said that.
Those
has been on a rampage right now.
If I had to pick 2. Which honestly, how many we had? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Was it 7? 7.
7. Yep.
If I had to pick 2, and that's just okay, gun to my head, you don't have an option. Those are the 2 that I picked. But honestly, all 7 of these are bottle worthy. All 7 are bottle worthy. That none of them smell nothing alike. Like there's nothing that I'm taking from these or like, okay, well, this one kind of smells like this one a little bit, but just, it took this away from it and added this. No. Every fragrance in here to me, and this is just to me, is a full bottle purchase. It's all worth a full bottle purchase. If somebody came to me and said, "Hey, you know what? I'm gonna give you all these fragrances for free," like I wouldn't be disappointed with one. There is nothing in here that I am disappointed with. Every fragrance that I've smelled in here has been phenomenal. There is not one fragrance I would say, you know what? I wouldn't buy that one because it's just not my speed. All of these are
Oh,
fantastic. Fantastic. And I am not a gourmand guy, but all of these are, you can wear them all 4 seasons. Beautiful if you're going to like date nights, if you're dressing up, you're going to work, if you want to smell like a snack, whatever it is that you want these fragrances to do for you, they will do it. Phenomenal, phenomenal house. Hands down,
we good.
unequivocally, one of the best fragrance houses that I put my nose on this year in 2024. If not the best fragrance house that I've smelled in 2024. I'm just keeping it a buck.
That's I just want to say, while it's not my personal platform, I'm gonna guess here. That's a crazy statement to make, and it's just when I say it, I mean like for the listener to understand, like if I'm a, and this is how I ended up finding Jousset and all the fragrances that I do love, right? I'm currently living in I'm, for those who don't know, I'm a U.S. Army retiree, and I retired here in the state where I my last duty station, North Carolina, which is not a state known for these crazy luxury fashion stores. You know, you can go to a certain city and get some of the Saks and but my overall we're not. So, getting in contact with all these fragrances and really finding like why they stand out, because there are a lot of houses that have amazing sweet fragrance. I've said it. EBK has some. Uh, there's a bunch. While I draw a blank currently, but no, for sure. Behind me, there's a plethora of gourmand or gourmand leaning fragrances that that I own because I do love that type of fragrance. Even though I thought initially that my target for fragrance was gonna be in that oud experience, and I still do love that, which is why I do like Jousset, because I do experiment with ouds and gourmand at the same time as well. But this house really did just, it hits a lot of the different areas that as a perfume lover, fragrance enthusiast, that I just enjoyed, like from the contrast from La Tarte Tatin and then going to African Queen and then going to Madeleine de Proust and then going to a Gourmand Bakhoor. Like there's so much range in here, all within the exact same category of gourmand. So there's a lot to do there. I think that at one point we felt like, and this is my personal experience, so I won't say what other people felt, but I felt like gourmand. We're gonna do chocolate. We're gonna do caramel, maybe vanilla.
Hmm.
If you want to be experimental, do some peanut butter in there, and that's where we go. And then I found you said, and then it was like, oh, they really created a lot of range for one particular genre within perfumery, and that's where we are now. That's how I really got affiliated with them. Just being a fan of it, and then realizing like, oh, Rico happens to be a fan. Let's see what he thinks about this, and little by little, us, you know, generating that relationship, and because of that we have this particular live right now. So it was definitely a growing process, because I didn't think that I love gourmands until Jousset, and then I was like, yeah, I definitely do love I love gourmands. It's official now.
Yo, I ain't gonna hold y'all for real. Like if we weren't making content and I came across this fragrance house, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I would have get kept all this shit. I wouldn't have told y'all nothing. I would have get.
I want to share, folks. I want
yo,
to share.
I'm saying if I wasn't making content and I was just,
Yeah.
yo, I
I'd
wouldn't
have kept
tell
it low. I'd
nobody
have kept it really,
nothing.
Hey,
really
let me
low.
just say this too. Remember, that's only half of Sips and Snips, okay?
No, I'm saying if we didn't make content, if we did not make content, you know what I'm saying? But since we
No,
make content, you know what I'm saying, we need to share this, you know what I'm saying, with the community. But I'm saying for me, if I'm just your average fragrance lover that did make content, I promise y'all would have never heard of Jousset from me because I would have kept this shit to myself. Because you know what? You ain't gonna smell like nobody else wearing these fragrances.
Facts.
hey,
You
that's
are
a
not gonna smell like nobody else wearing this. I swear on everything. You will not smell like everybody else wearing this. I promise you.
Rico, you know something? That's the thing about it, you know, and that's why I love, and I see you in the back chat, Josh. Bear with us. We're waiting for Joe to come on. We're gonna bring y'all on for a few minutes towards the end and whatnot. But Rico, that's the one thing I appreciate about y'all, you know, and it's funny how now you have such a strong presence on IG, you, Josh, and everything. Josh is now making a lot of shorts and videos on content on YouTube, but I know you started, well, I don't know if you started out there, but you were bigger or you were more consistent up until about a year ago, you know, on YouTube. And now you've put a lot of time and dedication into building yourself on IG. But it's almost like, you know, me and some of the community members that you see in the chat, Terrence.
Shout out to Terrence, by the way, Tazo, the folks out here. Yeah, for sure.
Even the Duchess has been on a live on a Suits and Sense. I mean, Sips and Sniffs and Hidden Gems live. You know what I'm saying? But it's so funny because we go on there and we talk to Josh all the time, Dane, and we talk to these people, even Marshmallow, but you know, Marcy. I don't know that's her full name, but you know,
she goes for Marcy.
Yeah, Marcy May. And you know, they always tell us about these brands that if we just stuck to the YouTube streets, we would never know about them.
That's the absolute fact.
And that's the crazy thing. So, you know, like going forward, we're trying to do what's going on, JoJo. We're trying to do something with Josh with BDK. You know, we definitely put our nose on that brand. You know, and we're trying to do some other things. You know, we are still talking about other topics and we're going in there. But I mean, when we talk about the fragrances, like, it's so good to have your nose and your ears, your eyes, and Instagram, because these are where a lot of the bigger names start. I feel, you know, the people that are making waves that are kind of putting pressure on the big name brands to do more quality products. This is where they are, and they always start off as these indie niche small houses, and then eventually, you know, they come to.
That's how it starts.
Thanks to us,
you gotta have your eye out. You gotta have your ear to the street.
Yeah, and so we appreciate the work that you're doing. You know, we ain't up here trying to make it seem like we ain't watching a little bit of everybody. I'm watching. I'm posting. I'm watching. I'm liking. I'm sharing. All that. But hey, real quick, y'all. Real quick, we're gonna go ahead and bring up the other two. You know, you can't be the horsemen of the apocalypse without one more. But you know, the three amigos. You know, the IG three amigos on here in a second. Going in. But yeah, man. Hey. Man, we appreciate the work that y'all doing, but
you know, this is crazy. This is all part. I feel like we are everybody on the screen, and you know, to include the ones that are about to jump on, we're just part of a larger community, right? We are adding to it in our own way. Just that some of us add, you know, some of us do love. And don't get me wrong, I know that this is an industry that can be monetized. So some of us are in the monetized area. So it's so easy to do a top 10, whatever, top 5, whatever. That's cool because people do like that. But I do it. I have to personally. If my content comes out, it has to be because I love it. It can't be because I think it's trending. If it's trending, that's cool. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. If y'all want trending, there's somebody trending right now. Trust me. There's somebody with 30,000 viewers, and that's cool for y'all. Like, I'm not trying to. I said earlier, there's one statement, and this is never to be, you know, nasty with nobody, but like, my revenue comes from a real place. I'm not worried about YouTube or nothing. Like, if y'all give me 0 likes or 0 views, my life is still better than it was yesterday. It never changes.
Fact.
So this is for an authentic view of fragrance. If y'all don't like that, I get it. But this is an authentic view of fragrance. The ones that are good, I'm gonna tell you, the ones that are not bad, you're never gonna hear from me. Cause I always feel like the same way this camera is rolling and I'm talking, and this is an art for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I would hope that somebody doesn't come out and just be like, "Yo, Rico ain't this or Rico ain't that." But I know y'all can. I don't want to do that to a perfumer. I don't want to do that to somebody who put weeks, months, maybe years in some instances on a fragrance and say like, at first spray, this is trash. Like, yo, somebody put work into that.
Yeah, that's somebody's hard effort.
Somebody really put work into a thing that I'm playing around with. Like I'm talking on your art. I'm not a perfumer. Like that's like me going to a restaurant, a high level restaurant, having the best steak and aged steak. I'm like, that don't taste like my mom's steak. Like, your mom didn't make aged steak, bro. This is not what you used to. So giving that the side of the artistry and fragrance an opportunity to be seen, heard, whatever it is what we really try to promote, because we can easily do top 5 blue fragrances, top 5 aquatic fragrances, date night fragrance, but there's other fragrances out there, and that's really what I'm trying to do here. And I think the people I hang out with for the most part in fragrance community, we trying to do the same thing. I'll leave the dancing and backspins and all that to somebody else.
Well, hey, let me say this real quick before we go ahead and introduce these other guys, man.
Yes, sir.
Look, definitely. I just thought about this, but eventually Jay and I were talking about this, but we definitely, you know what? There are some conversations that we want to have with other reviewers, but just see, the thing about this is that we consider ourselves a community.
Yeah.
All have an enjoyment of fragrance, but there's so much more to the community in it. You know, just regular values that also deal with fragrances, and we're going to have some of these discussions, but you know, we definitely want to have a chat with y'all. We're definitely going to talk to y'all about that in the back chat when we finish here. But man, hey, let me go ahead and bring them. You already brought up,
yes,
my
sir.
guy, Prince Joe. All right, that boy Josh Elroy. New.
Let's go.
Hey, what is pops? You know what I'm saying? Terrence calls them pops. You know what I'm saying? Got the newborn over there. Girl. Yeah. No, Terrence is pops. I thought
Terrence pop. Yeah.
Hey, first of all, thanks for letting us hop on. Number one. Number two, shout out to Jason. I know he's a very busy man. Thank you for sticking around to chop it up, because hey, Jousset is the real deal.
For real.
This is the real deal.
For real.
And to see Jason's reaction, it's similar to when I saw Dedrick when he first smelled Sweet Peach Cobbler. I'll never forget it. It's like one of my favorite reactions ever on YouTube, just live reactions. And that's what's important. That's why I always try to preach to my boys. First impressions. We got to do first impressions live.
I tried so hard. I promise I tried.
First impressions.
First impressions, Rico. But hey, I am going to say this, okay? I'm going to, and I'll announce it at the end, but hey, if somebody did not get a chance to order, I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 100.
Ooh!
And if you guess that number, I will send you this discovery set.
Oh, shit.
Mine. I'm not sending you mine until I start getting some of these, because I'm telling you.
Damn right. Yeah, I got it.
Well, you know, okay. Let me make it before I pass the mic to Unaverage Joe. Let me just say, okay, we got a lot of niche snobs on this panel. And my bad. Let me just say, okay, la tal thing, right? You saw Jason's reaction. I'm going to tell you guys right now, and I've said this statement before. I think Rico knows where I'm going with this. This is everything I wanted out of Angel Share.
Okay, Josh. Okay, wait. I didn't bring you up here. To degrade.
Yeah,
not degraded.
No,
I'm speaking my truth.
I got love for you, just like I got
speaking my truth.
Put you in jail, all right?
Hey! I can't have that. You can't.
Hey, yo,
bro.
Elroy,
you that real. You gotta let them speak that real.
Yo, you got people throwing numbers up in here, man. You got people throwing numbers in here, bro.
We got numbers. Let's go.
Hey, where we at?
Nope, nothing yet.
Nothing yet.
Okay. Keep rolling the dice,
y'all. Numbers out there, yo.
Yo, keep rolling. Hey, people, keep throwing the numbers out because at the end, at the very end,
Josh,
and I didn't plan this with Josh, but just to make sure that, just in case we missed the number, Josh will reveal the number.
I'm gonna text it to you
at the very end to ensure that we get somebody. And by the way, so everybody understands this is the real world. We ain't playing games, right? This is the one I'm working with right now with the folks, right? And everything in here, I actually wrote. You'll see the original like handwriting that I put of which one is over which, so that I didn't stumble while we were doing this. If you do not get Josh's number right, here's the fun part. I want to say, hey Josh, let me ask you a question. What year did you graduate high school?
2009. Bingo, we got a winner. Oh,
never mind. Hey,
who won? Highlight who won?
Yeah, I get to keep on.
We got a winner. IBG. IBG guessed it.
Oh, snap. All right.
71. That's the number I wore for football. Number 71. He commented that a few comments ago.
Let's go.
Hey, congratulations on winning this discovery set. I will ship this out on Friday. I also have to ship out something for Dame. Shout out to Dame. So this will leave my house on Friday.
So the IBG, if you have a way, just hit Elroy up on IG, so that way
hit me up on
information, IG, man. So that way he can ship that out to you, bro, man. This is big.
Congratulations.
This is why we do what we do, man. And this is the importance of the community. When we can get together, do things like this, we all come together, and we share the love amongst the community, man. This is what it's all about, man. And bro, that's big for you to do that, Josh, for real, bro. So, shout out to you, man, for sharing and spreading that love to the people.
Especially on our panel, because you didn't have to, you could have waited. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yours, but
hey, just ask Rico. I've been trying to give it away.
He tried.
He tried.
Hey, but I do have a question, right?
Yeah.
And this is because this is something different. I don't know if Joe was trying to emulate James's hat style, and now that he's here, he dropped it off. But Joe, what was the hat about? Number one, and number two. I
think he was just rocking the Lakers.
And okay. I thought it was emulating James's style.
The Lakers.
But on the same token, Joe, and you know what's funny? And before Joe says his part, I'm gonna say this thing, right? When we started, James was talking about seeing me on one platform and not recognizing the connection between what I was doing over here and the person over here. And that happens a lot, especially in somebody's inception into this space. And I'll say that I had been watching Joe on Instagram for a long time before I ever thought about anything. I just wanted to find out. And then I finally got myself into that space, and I'm talking to people, and he's one of the people, and we have been discussing fragrances. And I'm like, yo, you sound like somebody I definitely know. And I literally had to go back to my YouTube through videos I liked, and I was like, yo, aren't you that dude from the dude from Max Aroma? Had been doing like, you throw the bottle and they catch it and you tell yours. And he was like, yeah. I'm like, yo, it's Unaverage Joe. We was just chatting it up, and I realized that this is a dude I was really watching videos of for a while. So that's my connection to Joe, and it just kind of organically happened. And then I was like, I know you. I was fanning on your videos, and now we do this thing. So with all that said and done, Mr. 69, Mr. the Ladies Man, Mr. Everything Popping Under the Sun, Unaverage Joe.
Oh, okay. I was lost there. I was like, who the hell is he? Who is he talking about? I was about to say, Josh, you be getting down.
Hey, Josh don't play no game.
Kids, you know what I'm saying? All the
kids.
kids.
Under the sun. Let's go.
Yeah, I know what it is, man.
Crazy, man. That's crazy.
What you got, Joe?
Great. Nah, I appreciate y'all having me come on. Of course, I had to pay respect to the Lakers. Y'all even got me in a hat. I never wear a hat.
You never wear a hat.
I don't wear a hat. And
well, don't wear that one.
Well,
thank you, James.
So, but Jousset is absolutely that house that you all have to check out. They make great fragrances. And this is the guy who works in the industry and tries fragrances all the time. They're up there. So definitely do yourselves a favor. Get a hold of the Discovery set because they're
For sure.
Well, the unfortunate thing is now, man, I mean, the Discovery sets are sold out now. You know what I'm saying? They've gone and they've scoured the internet looking for them, bro. And everybody that was watching tonight have been buying Discovery sets. So now they're sold out. So, that's shout out to everybody that's bought them. I mean,
yeah.
Sure.
That's one thing that we're
Shout
not
out
going
to
to
the
do on
power
our
of
platform.
influence.
Yeah.
Power
Hey,
of influence.
I'm gonna let you say that.
Jason.
I'm gonna let you say that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you say
Jason,
that. I ain't gonna say that.
I was just like Jason. I was not a gourmand guy, right? And then I met up with so I credit Has Parfums Banana Bread Banshee for kind of opening my mind to it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then I met up with Dion over here in Charlotte, and I still have him here.
Shout out to Dion.
She blessed me. She blessed me, right? Bunch of Jousset decants. And that's, if you've ever gotten anything from Dion, she always uses the same Gourmand Bakhoor, right? Amazing fragrance. But I spent some time with him and I was like, hey, these are really good. So then I start hanging out with Rico, and Rico don't play around. You know what I mean? Like gourmand, heavy oud, all that cool stuff. So my mind is open now to, I don't put the kibosh on anything.
Yeah. Well, it's good that y'all are up here now, because now y'all can put some peer pressure on Jason to kind of open up Paul's, to open up his yeah, that caught me off guard.
Right
Think about it real quick, Rico. My bad, man. Right? but no, it's good that now y'all are around, so y'all can kind of push the envelope with Jason, so that he can get his a little bit more.
Hey, you said it's gonna be the next house that I really start buying from. To be honest with y'all, I mean, one thing about me when I buy fragrances by houses. I don't buy them random. Okay, I want this, I want this, I want this. Once I find a house and I like something, I'm gonna buy everything I want from that house before I move to the next one.
I'm trying to.
So Jousset is going to be my next fragrance house. I'm not gonna sit here and hold nobody. Jousset will be my next fragrance house, and there will be multiple purchases from this house for me.
And how much are the bottles, Rico? Real quick. I'm sorry, Jay.
Like
no,
180, I believe. I think that's what I saw.
So
Lucky
at the very, very top end of the we're looking at. So we're still looking at under 180. 175 is the top end, and that's going to be delicious black powder. And from there, it gets progressively less expensive.
That missed.
Off screen. Is that what that's says?
The new bottles are crazy. The atomizers are fire. The presentation that they have now, like, and here's the thing, right? Like, if you just want to smell good, you can find that a couple of places. But if you want to smell good, and you have, like, the attention to detail, the inscription in the front of the cap, on the top of the cap, and it's a very sleek look with the addition of the actual fragrance. It just brings it all together. I'm obviously a fan. I didn't fall into the space by way of trying to figure out some business angle. Like, I was just genuinely a fan, and my fandom kind of reached their attention. It was like, oh, you do reviews and you're a fan. Let's have a talk. And that's how we came to this space, but it was never anything other than me genuinely loving the realistic gourmand fragrances that we're creating and saying like there's really nothing in this particular space that creates fragrances like this. Now there are houses that will create a gourmand that stands out and you're like, oh, it's comparable. Absolutely. I won't take that. But how many houses are really focusing purely on the gourmand fanatic? And now that I find myself in that space and finding a house that caters to that, obviously, Jousset is gonna be the one for me.
Bro, the thing I like about Jousset and some of these indie niche houses that they got that Bruce Lee mind frame. All right, you know how there are people. What is it that where they say, "Would you rather
if you do one kick a
would you rather
thousand
do
times
a
versus
thousand
1,000
kicks,
kicks
or
one time,
yeah, one
right?
that you
I'm
can
with you.
master it."
I'm
Exactly,
with you.
and
I'm
that's
with you,
the
bro.
thing, man. That's what I love about it. But hey, fellas, look, it's 8:47 over here. You know what I'm saying? I got a little fragrance. I got to go ahead and test outside.
Yes, sir.
There's a live band at this place called Sambuca. I got a couple of compliments last time I was there, so I'm trying to, like I said, hey, I'm really trying to be TD Jakes now. I'm trying to be up in there.
Come on, bro. Don't do that, man. Don't.
I'm trying to be outside tonight. You know what I'm saying? Look,
Hey,
Man.
women, thou art loose. Women,
Yeah.
thou art loose out there. You know what I mean?
Yo.
Shout out to the bishop,
Hey,
not Jared, but
Brother
TD
Jakes
Jakes.
alone, bro.
Right.
Brother Jakes will
look,
figure
look.
his life out.
Hey, look. Joe understands me, but you know what I'm saying? All of us have not been
Joe
blessed.
understand. Hey, that's the worst person to pull as your second, bro. Joe is into bad business all the time. He's into negative. Yo, don't look at his DMs. Don't look at his no. Joe is into naughty situations, bro. Don't use him as your alibi.
Hey, look, I can't make these statements alone, man. You know what I'm saying? Joe, you with me? Come on, stand beside. Hey, stick your chest out and say it with some confidence, all right? Like I said, all
Joe
right?
be like, hey, it worked.
Look, you know what I'm saying? But hey, no, seriously. I'm about to go ahead and battle test these things tonight, man.
Yeah, man, we with it.
Good.
We
Yo,
and I
man.
want to hear the return of that investment as well, whether it's here or in a text or a DM. Like we'll see where that goes. But one thing I know for sure is that these are there's no surprise to why I am here currently speaking of all these fragrances. These are fragrances that in a very vast collection of fragrances, I have learned to lean to gourmands as that type of fragrance that when you do it right, it doesn't have to be over the top to where people find it off-putting, but it's relatable. There are certain scents that remind us of that one moment in life where we were whatever age we were when we were happy, and it's usually around something sweet when we were kids, right? But ultimately bring these scents that typically are not worn in the summer, in the spring, and making them more relevant in today's day. Jousset Parfum definitely does that with gourmand fragrances, which is how I became such a fan of gourmands. And ultimately, we hope that everybody listening either leans to it a little bit or does become a fan of gourmands. And we know Jason was definitely not a gourmand fanatic, but I feel like it's changing a little bit. We'll see where this goes long term, but at least he's found a house that he knows. If I'm gonna go gourmand, the gourmands do it right, and Jousset does that. But I'm a gourmand head all around. Jousset or not Jousset, I'm going to go gourmand. Jousset just happened to, scratch that itch.
Yo, I mean, I'm like you said, man. I mean, this house is definitely like really, really pushed me into gourmand. You know what I mean? To like say, damn, you know what? I got to really, really, pick up, a couple of these for sure. I'm blown away, man. Seriously, I am blown away. I'm speechless, and it's been a while since I've put my nose on fragrances that have moved me to the way that this house has moved me. You know what I'm saying? Like I've smelled a lot of things. Yeah, that smells good. Okay, yeah, that's fire. That's good. That's good. But for me to respond the way that I responded tonight, like this wasn't scripted. This wasn't a situation where we sat around and we talked about some shit first.
No.
None of that happened. This was all live first impressions for myself and for Jim's. This is totally out of my wheelhouse in regards to the style of fragrances that I usually gravitate to.
Most definitely.
And to be honest, like it's a phenomenal fragrance house, man. Like I am literally blown away, and I appreciate you sending this our way, Rico.
Yeah, man.
Like for real, I appreciate it, brother. And
hey, listen, honestly, it's a 50-50 thing, man. Like I honestly, we appreciate, and I say we because we still got as a group, we got FaceTime, but ultimately, the brand itself, Jousset. I don't think that a lot of people really appreciated the idea initially of a purely gourmand, because I think that the average, and I'll put myself in that group, average fragrance or perfume collector wants a house that does a little bit of everything, but to find a house that does 100% of the thing that you lean most to, really, that's where I'm at, and Jousset does that. And if I can share that with other people and they can feel that, gourmands are not only for the coldest winter day, but there's an event in a spring day, on a fall day, in a summer day where there is, there are some ouds that you can rock and not feel out of place. And I think Jousset explores all those different avenues and finds the right gourmand fragrance for every event, and that's what we're discovering here.
Let me say this, man. Hey, shout out to you for getting our nose on that. Definitely appreciate it. But of the three of y'all, who all's going to glamcation? My bad. Joe, you not going? Not this year.
Business.
Understand.
He had business. He was there last year, but he had business this year. But I will be absolutely there.
Josh, are you gonna make it?
Man, I just had a new edition.
Oh, I'm tripping.
I mean?
Yeah.
So we
so
hey,
you can't.
but we all gonna be at Sun Explorer.
Yeah,
Okay. That's the prayer. All right. Well, Joe, you right over there. You in the murder.
Yeah, but they just, I was able to block that one off.
And here's what I will say: if you are in the Vegas area, because like we said last time, I'm realistic about certain expectations, right? If you live in Missouri, you're probably not gonna make it to, Glamcation on Wednesday or Thursday, right? And that's okay. But if you are in the Vegas area or relatively close to it, and you can check out my page, you can check out Glamcation page, the official Glamcation page, or Glam Find, which is Sarah's page. With additional information, we have an Eventbrite link for payment to get a ticket for it. But ultimately, we will be in Vegas 23, 24, 25 of August. It's going to be the event. It's a recurring event. We were there last year. We were there in California, rather. And the year prior in California as well. We're trying to expand to reach different audiences that may want to be part and feel like I can't get a flight right now. So we're going to move it around. Vegas is this year, and we found a really good place. If you're interested, like I said, hit me up. Still a couple of days. We still have day passes where you can come through, check out the different fragrance houses, and talk to a whole. And what I think a lot of people forget about is that while there's going to be a lot of fragrances, there's going to be a lot of fragrance reviewers as well. So if you want to check out your favorite reviewer, they might be there. Who knows? So check us out. We are in town. We're going to be there Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We get together Friday night, and it's going to be a party all the way to the end. Glamcation. That's what it is.
And they got some good brands going there too. What's up, Soundz?
They got some brands.
We were supposed to do a live.
Let's start with this one.
Well, we were
Let's start
supposed to
with
go
this
live
one.
on Friday with Get Right Fragrances. So Bruce, but he got sick and he was like, man, look, I would normally reschedule, but he was like, I got to get healthy because we got glamcation coming up. I
Yes,
was like,
sir.
oh, okay.
Yes,
He was like,
sir.
okay. So
We
yeah, so
yo,
with him afterwards, but
Get
yeah.
Right, which happens to be, the clean team who incidentally, the other side of this team, myself, Josh, and Joe, got to speak to previously leading up to Glamcation. But yeah, we have Clean Team, we have Jousset Parfum, we have City Rhythm, we have
No, it was
One
nice.
Way Bridge, we have
Nazar
Nazar
say he was going.
Fragrance. Say again?
Nazar say he was going.
Nazar, yeah, Nazar Fragrance. Um, and since I don't have the list in front of my face, it's harder for me to memorize all of them. But there's several other because I know I didn't go through all of them right now. But it's gonna be a dope event. Obviously, super excited to get Jousset on a platform where more people can, find their love for gourmand fragrances and experimental fragrances at all. Once you join this community, you get into it, enjoying what you initially like, and also I feel like a lot of people come into it with that blue or barbershop, something to that effect. But as you find these houses that create those fragrances and are able to create other fragrances that kind of make other people smile, you're gonna find more gourmands. You might find some ouds. You might find some aromatics. You might find some spicy, some Middle East. There's a lot of things out there. Like the umbrella of fragrance is so vast and so wide. And if you think you've already found the one fragrance you like, trust me, there's other stuff out there. You got to be open minded. You got to do like Jason did and give gourmands a try when he's not ultimately a gourmand guy, and walk away saying, maybe tomorrow I might be a
Hey,
gourmand guy.
well,
Today I
speaking of
wasn't.
that,
Tomorrow I might be.
hey, well, speaking of that, Rico, I got love for you. I got love for all y'all, but I'm trying to get out, like I said, so that I can have somebody
Do
say
your
that
thing, brother.
maybe tomorrow.
Yo, I want to hear some Jousset feedback after this.
Hey, trust me, all right. When you come back from Glamcation, I'm going to have some reviews. I'm going to have
Let's go.
some serious. I'm going to have some serious feedback on this because I'm telling you, Lucky Day at that concert, I'm trying to make it someone's lucky night. Okay, that's all I'm
Let's
saying.
go. Let's go.
Hey, but no, but with all seriousness, man. Hey, as we said, Josh, always a blessing. We got to get the RDZ thing going. So we're gonna have you on. Joe, we talked and whatnot. We're definitely gonna have you in. Just so that y'all know, we'd love to do a panel with y'all eventually talking about
Absolutely.
the importance of indie niche because this is something that all of y'all have experienced, and you've also had a great experience with the niche and the designers and everything. So we definitely want to get y'all on here, saying where y'all can all give your opinion and whatnot and go from there. But fellas, seriously, like they said in the chat, it's 9 p.m. and it's 95 degrees. I ain't got no female, and no female ain't got me.
I
But
cannot sing those lyrics, my man. I will get punched so hard, so quick. When I say the hand that will punch me is on the other side of this camera, I ain't playing no games with y'all. But I will say this: I do love the idea of y'all have a solid community, right? Josh, myself, and Joe have one, and the idea of merging communities where
we gotta come together.
I hate the idea of limiting the ability of merging different, because you might be talking about something that we don't talk about. We might talk about something you don't talk about, but our audience is not feeling like they need to choose. Like it shouldn't have to be a thing of I'm with this crew, I'm with the crew. I'm with the crew.
Exactly.
We are in the same thing, and some days
Right.
we're on, some days you're on, and it's all good. But the community expands, and this is one of the great places to really build on it. The idea of limiting it and saying like, if you watch that guy or this female, you can't be my fan. Like that's bizarre to me. Again, I will say this, and I'll never stop saying it. my revenue does not come from this. This is fun for me. If you trying to limit people from who they watch based on your pocket, you need to do better financial decisions. Um, this is just fun, and I love it. And if nobody likes my videos, it's cool. I still pay on my bills, and I pay half of yours, so don't worry about it.
No, it's all good, man. It's all good. IBG. All right, we'll talk later. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole conversation. Let's just say, Killian. I put it like this: Jousset made a lot of people. A lot of people say brands have gourmand fragrances. Jousset threw some of that shit out the window. Let's just keep it real. All right.
Say that.
I think a lot of people are calling stuff gourmands because they smell certain notes. No, there's a quality of the note. There's a quality of the blend that makes it gourmand. All right. If it's not of a certain quality where it brings to mind a certain delicatessen, a certain picture, then no, that's not gourmand. That's just vanilla. That's not gourmand. That's just chocolate. Okay. There's a big ass difference. And I think a lot of people take it for granted. All right. Because they just see, oh, just like, oh, that has pineapple, it has lemon. Oh, that's a vintage clone. So we're not going to we're going to talk about that at a later date.
Yo, hey, bring me back to that.
Yes.
Definitely have to talk about that.
Hey, with all that being said, man, hey, appreciate y'all for coming out, man. Thank y'all for joining us. We know that you could be anywhere, but you chose to be here with us. And for that, we are forever grateful. We definitely appreciate it, man. Thank you for coming out to hear us, what we have to say about the house that you said. Got our boy Rico, Fragged Out, Swagged Out. If you don't know about him, check him out on YouTube. He has plenty of videos up. He's been doing great content over the past few years. We got our guy Joe. I know we didn't get time to have a great conversation, but we're definitely going to get him in there. Our boy Elroy Prepson, you can find him on our lives on IG or whatever. Oh, stop, Josh. Stop. Anyway, go check them out, man. Go see what they're talking about on IG and on YouTube. All right, and man, thank y'all so much for coming out supporting us.
Absolutely.
That we bring up, man. Thank y'all for coming out and blending the community, helping to blend it. May, who jumped in here, I was gonna holler at her, but
all love.
Face with her at a later time and whatnot. Yeah. But hey, thank y'all. Go ahead, Jay. My bad.
Yeah, man. Thanks everybody, man. Like
I'm trying to get some cheeks. All right, I'm trying to get.
Yeah, some cheeks. Jim's ain't got horny, so we got to make sure Jim's get out here so he can go out here. You know what I'm saying? Try and get him some ass out here tonight. So we wrap this up. You know what I'm saying? So, Rico, appreciate you, man. For real, my guy. I mean, for real, I appreciate everything, man. Elroy, it's always a pleasure, my brother. Joe, likewise, man, always a pleasure, man. We're going to get you guys back on here because we've got some great conversations that need to be had here in FragCom. Yes, and, we definitely going to bring this community together, man.
We absolutely
one live at a time, bro. One live at a time, man. Yes, we're going to bring this community together and put it back in a positive space of where it needs to be. Jim's my guy. Can't do this without you as well, brother. To everyone watching, everyone that bought Discovery Sets tonight for the house that you set, we appreciate y'all's support, man. You guys always show up and show out and buy things, that we speak on, and we have special guests on, and we appreciate all that love and support. And as we always close out this show, we always say, may every sip be a sip of inspiration, let every sniff lead to a new discovery. Thank you all so much, and you all have a good night.
All right. Hey, y'all, appreciate you coming out. Here we go. All right, baby boy.
Yeah, man. Great live
Oh,
tonight.
my fault.